Hello, everybody. We're back
Hello.
with some announcements first. We have a link tree. You can find our Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, Twitter. Those are the important ones. Facebook sucks. You can also find our Tiltify. We raise money for Color of Change, which we're still doing because it's a really good charity and I want to support it. And it's a great charity, like I said. So if you can donate, check it out. Do that. There's something else I was going to say. I don't remember. Oh well. We'll be back with Codex Legendarium this Sunday.
Yeah. Get to find out what happens there.
And as per usual, our Ravenloft campaign tomorrow.
Come see my third character of the campaign tomorrow.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. My second character only lasted, what, like 3 sessions, maybe?
Something like
It's
that.
bad.
Speaking of that, anybody else want to talk about anything? Speaking of stuff? Anyone got an Etsy they want to talk about?
Hey, I have an Etsy. Speaking of Etsy, I have an Etsy. I make these cute little crochet dice bags that you can get on my Etsy shop, Kate Craft Studio Kate Craft Studio US. Talking is hard.
It is.
But if you want more than just a dice bag, I also make dice. You can get these dice that I make myself at my other Etsy shop, Bad Dice Co., also on Etsy. Check them out. Back to you, Justin.
Okay. So. Alright. Last we left off, you all continued your walk through the Sud Peaks after leaving the Frost Giant Fortress, and erected your tower for the night. Upon doing so, you're setting up, doing stuff, hanging out. There was a knock on the tower door. Very strange. Very weird. And it was a weaponless adventurer named Zeke who was looking for shelter because they were being stalked by a dragon in these mountains. Druck went to scout out the top of the tower to see if, these claims were true, and did in fact see a dragon getting close to the fortress. This kind of smooth, purplish dragon with a beak covered in mushrooms, as per usual. Fun stuff like that. Party let Zeke in. The dragon attacked the tower, trying to get into the tower. Dragon was attacked by some stuff. Dragon breathed into the tower. Zeke died. And then a bunch of shit happened. Mindcarver had become a sentient weapon due to some shenanigans and sucked the brain out of Zeke, which caused a bunch of stuff to happen amongst the party. Conflict.
Suck the brain out of Zeke, and not in a good way.
Yeah, nobody got brained in a good way. And
I swear we're all adults here.
yep. Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. I came across a cabinet at work that is cumulative files. But guess how that's abbreviated?
Cum files. Nice.
And I laughed for like a good 10 minutes.
That's great. Why are these files sticking together? Anyway, Zeke died, brain sucked out, and then someone attacked through a firebolt, I believe, at Mindcarver, which caused Mindcarver to get a little grumpy, possessed Dax, and then the party fought Dax.
There were some in between parts
There
there too. There was some back and forth. It wasn't
Druck,
just the firebolt.
When shit was going down, Druck decided to hide just in case shit got worse. And in the ensuing inter-party conflict, Dax, while possessed, taken over, get out styled by Mindcarver, killed Kenna.
I want to say that in that conflict, Kenna was the only one who did not provoke Mindcarver and was instead trying to communicate, and then it just bit him in the ass. Just want to put that out there.
That is true.
And
Also, there was no. I was gonna say that Quoin didn't try and actually attack, and he was just trying to disarm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Quoin,
dishanded,
Quoin
actually.
Yeah.
Later.
cut off
Later.
Dax's dominant hand, and Dax was rendered unconscious. Things calmed down when Dax came to. Quoin was kicking the axe away from everybody, and Ven gave Dax the Hand of Fate, the Cambion hand, to make a wish to, or the Hand of Fables, to make a wish to pay for this act. Dax made the wish, and unbeknownst to the rest of the party, the consequence for the wish was that Dax's mother was deleted from existence. What else happened? Oh, party slept again. Dax suffered some of the minor effects of the axes. The axe did feed. And then they decided to put the axe in Ven's bag of holding to prevent the bad stuff from happening, or at least try to prevent the bad stuff from happening. The party continued on their way, eventually arriving at the gates to the capital city of Remnant, known as Anvilvarik. And we forgot to get to it, but we mentioned it briefly. The party had contacted Fendrin Silverhand, the current occupier of the throne on an Undil, or on the core, to basically let the High King know that the Faust and the Furies are coming and they have a reason to see you. Blah, 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 blah. Entered the city and were told they were seeking the Adamantine district of the city, which is the centermost district, and their easiest way for them to get around the city is to take the coaches, because walking would take a long time, because each district is about 4 miles to get to. And as the gates opened, you all step into the city, and you saw this underground kind of dwarven city, very reminiscent of Moria from the Fellowship of the Ring. Big cavernous labyrinthian city. It's lit by orbs, glass balls hanging from the ceiling filled with lava. You will enter the city. I've been told, welcome to the city. And the Platinum District, which is the first district of the city to get through, is right ahead. And that's where we are, having just stepped into the city.
I also grew a beard.
And Kenna also grew a beard. So you're in this main entry hall, and you have about a 10-minute walk before you actually get into the city proper.
Okay.
A great big bushy beard.
What a good movie.
So, should we start looking for a carriage or something?
You could find those when you get to the next district. They're only in the districts. The next district will be about 10 minutes to get to.
Right. Thank you kindly.
Yep.
Why is my face so itchy?
And Kenna's got this big, like...
I imagine there's just like a streak of white since I died a day before.
Sure. I think you need to roll me another percentile dice, too.
Oh, okay.
It's been 2 days.
Oh, wait, no, you're dead. You unattuned to everything. Never mind.
Yeah. No Cathadium sickness.
That's right.
That means I also need to bring my wisdom. Oh, my wisdom's already down. Never mind.
Yeah, the Cathadium Crystal automatically does it.
Sweet. Yeah. I guess we start walking?
We take a carriage, right?
Well, we gotta get into the first district, which is right ahead to get...
Oh, yeah, right, yes. Walk to the carriages, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's strange they don't come directly to the gate.
It's because it's a
I
10-minute walk.
I would imagine also would be a terrible traffic jam.
Yeah, probably.
You can't miss them. They stand out. Again, it's a copper per person to get around. 1 copper anywhere in the city.
Oh, sick. Wonderful.
Is there like a 1 gold piece subscription plan for a week or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, is there like a Uber Premium we could
No.
subscribe to?
No. Do you walk forward?
Yes.
Yeah, we start walking.
After about 10 minutes, you come to the set of adamantine gates that slowly open of their own accord, and you step into a district of the city. The halls of this district are embedded with the walls of this district, and the halls are embedded with veins of platinum that catch the light from these hanging lava lamps and kind of glimmer in the dark. Orbs of colorful light dance around in the air as well, providing extra illumination. And the sound of joyful music fills the air, and hundreds of people mill about between various buildings and about the streets, laughing, holding hands, really kissing each other, and enjoying whatever entertainment this area seems to offer. The smell of roasting meat, spices, and booze permeates your senses. A large 4-story building hewn from the same stone that makes up the halls of the city dominates this area, but has been embedded with chunks of glistening amber to catch all the array of light and give off this sparkling display. The windows of this building are multicolored, rainbow-like glass. The sounds of elegant music can be heard from within. Etched in gold into the stone of the building are the words, "The Amber House." 2 tieflings draped in the finest golden silks and silvery skin stand adjacent to the door. Anyone you see approaching the front door of the Amber House seems to hand some coins to the tieflings, who then let them inside. The other building that stands out, a few doors down, you can see another elegantly stone-crafted building whose windows are all drawn with deep, crimson-colored velvet curtains. In front of this building is a broad-shouldered, muscular dwarf who's bald with tanned skin and a heavily braided beard who seems to be standing guard. Over each window and door, you can see a collection of crimson-colored awnings, the largest of which hangs over the front doors, and etched into that awning are the words "Hall of Sins." You can also catch sight of numerous taverns, inns, and street food stalls. Drunken residents seem to be hailing stagecoaches that resemble the head of a bear made from wood, and are pulled by a polar bear each. So each stagecoach is pulled by a polar bear. These are the stagecoaches you were recommended to use by the High Knight that let you into the city. This is the first district. Looks like it's a entertainment district of sorts. Hall of Sins, thing called the Amber House, and then just taverns, inns.
Oh, okay. So I thought the way that you were explaining it, I thought it was like they were having like what seemed like I guess the closest thing we would have experienced was like the Autumn Festival, but this is just like the area that we're in.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not. Doesn't seem like it's for any specific
this is
occasion.
just the district.
Okay. Cool.
So we just walked into Vegas, basically.
Basically. And there's people, and yeah, Hall of Sins. You can probably guess what that is.
The temple in which to repent, right?
No.
You're pronouncing it wrong. It's a Hall of Sign, so it's like math.
It's a math academy.
No, it's no.
I will tell you that because kids will, I teach sine, cosine, and tangent. Kids will mispronounce sine as sin all the time because that's how you abbreviate it. And they'll ask me like, "What's the sin of 35?" And I tell them hubris, and I never get as big of a laugh as I want to.
That's a bummer. Yeah, this is the first district you come into. You can see the stagecoaches all around. There's like a collection of unrented stagecoaches which are like, tucked away in another little area.
So we're looking to get to
The
which district?
Adamantine.
Adamantine District.
I suppose we should hail a carriage and do that. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna start waving down a carriage.
Okay. Yeah, I think you tried talking, but we didn't hear you.
How's Dax doing? Like, what's their sickness level right now? Like, what do we know we'd be looking out for?
They don't have any
They're
symptoms right
tired.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
because it's been
Dax
a
fed,
day,
so
right?
Dax is fine.
Oh,
Well, I thought it's been a day though.
It's been like 2 days since
Oh, right.
we traveled. For
Dax
2
looks like
days.
shit then.
Okay.
They're tired. They didn't have a good sleep.
yeah.
Well, that's right. They don't sleep well.
Currently, Dax would only be able to heal up to their max.
Half their maximum hit points.
Yeah.
Right. Well, is it they heal up to half or they heal half?
Up to half their maximum hit points.
So they can
So it's okay. So if they
Like after a
If
long
they're
We
at
rest,
didn't
half
fight
the-
anybody, so
they get the benefits of a
still-
long rest, but they only heal half their maximum hit points.
is it
Yeah.
okay? Is it they only heal half or they heal up to half?
Up to half.
Okay, so like if they're at half health, they don't heal anything.
No.
Okay. I don't know
if
if it's like if
they're-
they get 2 nights in a row without any fighting, if they get up to full.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, that's what. So over the 2 days, I probably would have just like dumped a ton of healing spells into Dex, like before we went to like
Okay.
whatever spell slots I had left, just like give them in healing spells to Dex to get them back up to full health.
Yeah, it's day 2 is
Yeah,
when that starts.
I'm keeping track, it's all good.
one day. Oh no, I'm saying for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the very conveniently pinned message.
All right. Well, so Kenna was, calling down a carriage.
Okay.
I can't whistle, but they would be whistling.
Okay. One of these wooden stagecoaches shaped like a bear's head saunters over, pulled by a massive polar bear, and sat on the front of the stagecoach is a dwarf.
Can we get passage for 5 up to the Adamantine district?
Yes, it's 1 copper each.
Wonderful. I can cover everyone for this one.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's just 5 copper. All right.
Get 'em dunk.
Dwarf hops off, opens the side door of the stagecoach, and says, "Go inside, find a seat."
Thank you kindly, sir. Just step in.
It's just like red upholstery, everything. Like two long red upholstered velvet couches, basically, that sit adjacent to each other and can fit 3 people on each one. In the middle is a table that's kind of built into the floor, and the table has a kind of like liftable kind of compartment to it, like like what Garrett has behind them, the globe kind of thing. But a
Okay,
wooden
gotcha.
table with like just a half of a spherical kind of lifting lid on top.
Mm.
If you want the alcohol inside, it's an extra gold per person.
There's
That's how they get
person
you.
Here.
We're here on business.
I literally
Vegas.
died 2 days ago, Van. I
Yes,
deserve
and I would-
this.
I would like to prevent it. We're going to speak to a king.
Just
Close the
I'm
door.
Just wondering, Van.
At the Mantine district, and he hops up onto the carriage, and you can feel the carriage start to like.
Currently going to speak to a king. I would rather not get executed and have all of us be dead.
There's like a little. There's a little like coin slot.
It's like a vending machine where you put
Is
the
it-
coin in and it unlocks the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That
It's like a
makes-
mini
Like
bar.
the carts at Aldi.
There's music. And then there's music also playing inside the stagecoach. It's like really weird elevator music. It's like bunsk, oh ow, bunsk, oh ow. It's just elevator music.
Human music. I like it. So Quoin would be going over the evidence.
Okay.
Reading, like trying to like dog ear the like most pertinent information for our case, like the things that say, "I acted alone. No one knows my secrets." Parts of it,
Okay.
you know, the most damning.
Okay. You don't find anything that says I worked alone, because there's a lot of references to Voxhill Osterbrand as well.
Of course,
Yeah.
but I mean, like, worked.
Yes, I know what you mean.
This is my secret.
Yes.
Like, or things that say
Mhm.
I wasn't a part. This wasn't up and up. Very revealing. I remember when the episode we read it, I was like, this is a confession.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nobody's cracking open the booze thing.
Van strongly discouraged me from getting one, so I'm gonna wait until the ride back.
We'll celebrate on the ride back. How about that? I will buy on the way back. I will pay for the liquor cabinet on the way back. Once we have already spoken to the king.
The coach driver turns around and opens a slat on the and peeks in. If you want me to change the music, just say so, and then closes it.
Where's that coming from?
For clarity, just so you know, everybody has all right image in their head. Dax isn't like restrained all day. It's just like at night.
Oh, that continues?
Yeah. Druck's not having that.
Fair enough.
I
I
suppose
like to imagine that I'm also the only one who will voluntarily sit next to Dax right now, despite what happened.
No.
Each seat fits 3 people
Yeah.
All right.
comfortably.
But I mean, and also I think there's, you know, every few hours there's a monitoring of the open hand wound by the half healer. It's gonna be like, yeah, seems like to be healing up nicely. It's coming along.
It's not a long coach ride.
No.
Mm-hmm.
These polar bears haul ass.
I like
Bears
that.
can haul ass.
Can
Mhm.
I? What is the CR of a polar bear? Let me just double
None your
check. real
business.
None, yeah. Pretty
But-
dope. If I'm not mistaken, at least in 3.5, I don't think they're some.
They're
they are in
CR2.
5.
I was gonna say I think 2, yeah.
Can
In
you-
3.
Yeah, they're
In
CR2.
3.5, they're wicked good grapplers.
They also have a
Yeah.
swim speed, so if you can't do swim speed stuff, then yeah, but you can.
Well,
So
I mean, my CR caps off at 1, so
Oh.
it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
yeah.
there you go.
So, Dax can control whether or not their armor is like in a disc or like full on.
Or invisible.
Yeah. How have they been presenting their armor?
It is currently invisible.
Okay.
They're just like, fuck this right now. And they have been very quiet.
Okay.
Okay. There are windows on either side of the carrot. The windows. No, wait, hold on. The windows are where the eyes of the bear are. So you get like a front view, not a side view. It's a front.
So
view.
right into the driver's butt,
Basically,
or is it like under the driver? Is the driver like
Probably-
up top,
probably-
and then it's like
it's
the
up top. You don't see the driver the entire time.
okay?
Like, oh, I was thinking maybe you were like looking like you're under the bleachers, like.
No.
Mhm.
Um,
Between the ankles.
Yeah.
but through the windows, you can see the carriage crest through another set of adamantine gates. The carriage kind of pulls to the side, or the stagecoach pulls to the side, and the dwarf gets off and he opens the door. All right, adamantine district.
Thank you for the ride, sir.
Holds out a hand.
All right, thanks. I just give him a high five and climb out.
He looks down. All right.
I'm gonna as I get out, like after Kenna, I'm gonna just lean over and did we already pay him the copper
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Just looking
okay?
for a
I'm
tip.
gonna lean over and I'm just gonna give him 8 copper as a tip.
Thank
You're
you.
paying more than the rides?
I have 478 copper pieces alone in my inventory.
I'm just
We're
saying,
adventurers. We're rich.
Oh yeah, absolutely we are. I'm just saying, what is the the basis for?
You know, it costs more to print copper than it's worth, so we may as well just spend them and get rid of them.
It's 160% tip.
Enjoy your trip. And he just leaves. This is the centermost district of the city. Like the previous district, the walls are made from the same well-crafted shale in octagonal patterns, but instead of veins of platinum running through the walls, the veins of this district are of adamantine. More of those hanging lava lamps. Large homes have been carved into and out of these walls for the residents, both noble and commoner alike. The homes are very angular in their design, almost octagonal shaped, with angular windows overlooking the streets of this district. Citizens of all walks of life roam and give you all friendly waves as you all kind of just exit. A few blocks away, you can spot a large temple, the only temple that is conical in its design, and the large head of a dwarf made of stone and diamond with a beard of glistening gems is kind of engraved into the side of it. In the center of this district is this massive octagonal-shaped building made from adamantine, and is actually where the coach is currently taking you. So sorry, this is where the coach lets you off. And this is the adamantine hall where the High King resides. And you can see High Knights with their energy glaives, basically, and their conical brass helmets, all wandering the exterior of the hall, and one sees you all get out and approaches.
So this is Ven. This is Mordenkainen. Is this the god of?
I think it would be Moradin.
Moradin.
No, my own setting. So
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Sorry.
Can I make a religion check to see if I remember what god this is?
You made it a couple sessions ago. It's KJOL, Joel.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
The god of mining, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, one of these High Knights is approaching. Business? Can I help you?
Yeah, we are the Faust and the Furious. We've got an appointment with the king.
Do you have proof who you are?
I mean, we have our contracts with our group name on them.
Rook starts digging around for pieces of that dragon.
We also
Didn't know you killed a dragon. That's cool.
So we have not we've not paid for a bard to tell our story, so perhaps we need some help with promotion or PR, so people know
well,
who we are.
We'll see. We'll see if this is legit. Follow me, and he just walks into the keep, castle, whatever you want to call
so
it.
far this is going a lot smoother than I anticipated.
I did
All
not know we would need business cards.
Everyone, this is where I split off.
All right. Do you have anything on your person that
Oh, we
might
just
be
need your
helpful in the case?
we'll just need your thoughts.
You don't want any hard proof?
No, we have.
Never mind.
We'll need proof and things, but we can find out who you are easily. It's fine.
Oh, right. Yeah, for that, yeah, right. That's why we're here. Yeah.
When they say, we'll just need your thoughts, Druck's eyes flick over to Dax, and he starts to go like...
Yeah, Dax is kind of looking at Druck, and they're just like,
It is all consent based, so if you don't want us peeking through your thoughts, we don't have to do so. We just need one person.
Fair enough.
We're not like we're not
I
like
volunteer
the
as tribute.
we're not like the Soul Spider Academy and the way they handle magic and that over there. We ask for the consent for things first, generally. In terms of the divination magic we use.
That's a nice change of pace.
He looks at Ven. Are you still wearing your like cloak from the academy?
Probably, yeah. It's been cold. It's the cloak I have.
If you're wandering the city at any point and you enter the Gold District, if you choose to look at the Gold District, I'd recommend hiding your cloak. The people of the university don't take kindly to Soul Spider Academy students, members.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yep. So who's all going with the knight?
Quoin is.
I'll go as the face.
Yeah, the mouth.
Yeah, you have advantage right now because you're
mouth.
bell.
Yeah.
All right. Speak now, forever hold your peace. The three of you. All right.
Still can't believe I'm the mouth. It's charisma's my lowest stat, guys. How did I become the mouth?
So the three of you enter into this massive octagonal-shaped building made from adamantine and are led through massive corridors brightly lit by a dozen glass orbs filled with lava. The knight escorting you eventually brings you upon this massive open chamber held up by numerous 30-foot wide and 60-foot tall support beams of pure adamantine. The adamantine catches the light from these orbs of lava and glimmers with like a deep orange glow. Up near the ceiling of this open chamber sits rows of seats carved also out of adamantine in what appears to be an audience hall where numerous well-dressed dwarves sit in robes and velvet frocks of greens and reds, as well as 60 or so high knights adorned in brass armor, conical helmets, and those crackling red glaives. Dominating the center of this chamber is a massive, roughly hewn block of adamantine, where 3 thrones have been carved into the surface. Sat in the highest throne is a slightly young-looking brown-skinned dwarf who you'd guess would be about 24 in human years, so about 70-something in dwarf years, the same age as the queen, and they said they were childhood friends. Makes sense. And they have a long, braided tan beard braided with adamantine rings, similar brass plate armor you've seen the knights wear, and is bald save for a jagged crown hewn from some sort of rock. His right eye is bright blue and vibrant, while the other is completely black, and you can tell it's some sort of false eye made from a jewel. To the left of him, in the second highest throne, is a dwarven woman with strong muscular features adorned in the same armor and holding one of those crackling red glaives at her side. She has a shaved head and dull green eyes. The shortest of the 3 thrones sits empty. The High King leans forward as a young, fresh-faced, timid-looking dwarf with slicked-back blonde hair and a crimson-colored frock and doublet approaches and takes a bow. My liege, these individuals call themselves the Faust and the Furious. They hail from the core and request an audience. They mention it is a matter of importance. The king nods. Thank you, Varric. And the dwarf nods. The timid dwarf nods for you all to approach the throne. For the 3 of you to approach the throne.
I give a very, rough, bow.
Oh, you are not of my lands. You do not need to bow.
Oh, thank the gods.
Quoin bows to a fellow, what he's assuming is a fellow knight, so like a knight's salute.
Okay. As you all approach, the 3 of you approach, you feel the eyes of hundreds of dwarves fall upon you from the audience chambers up the top and all the knights that are in this chamber. The High King has a serious expression on his face. You can gauge instantly that he's tough, no nonsense, but you can also tell everyone in this room respects him, and it doesn't seem out of fear but genuine admiration and respect. The Faust and the Furious. Tell me more. What is this matter of importance you bring into my halls?
Well, to be honest, we were kind of hoping for a private audience.
Nope, not gonna happen.
It just may shock your court a little, your majesty, and
my
might
people,
wanna...
I do not keep secrets from my people.
I'm gonna lean over to Ven and Quoin. Alright. Is it worth the risk of shocking these hundreds of citizens with possibly world-ending information?
Well, I think we should start talking and let him make that decision.
And I think that evidence can be read, not necessarily verbally.
Do you have anything to share with me? What you're whispering about?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, apologies.
It's actually in regards to Highgate Prison.
What about Highgate's prison?
Well, for starters, they have been illegally imprisoning people.
I would assume
no
you have some sort of evidence before hurling such accusations. The warden has been very loyal to this kingdom for the last 5 decades.
Well, speaking of the warden, she, they? For the warden? She was uncovered to have been a part of a cult of the moon, or rather sentient fragments of the moon.
Perhaps it'd be better if you just read the evidence yourself.
Yeah,
We've marked some passages here from her personal journal.
Hand the evidence over.
I would recommend that before you read this journal, you send 4 documents that have been signed and written by the warden, so that you may confirm that the handwriting is the same as the handwriting.
I have ways to check. Don't you worry.
Oh, that is a good thing. I do not, other than my first-hand account. So
Varric, grab the evidence. And the timid dwarf with the slick back blonde hair approaches you and evidence, yeah.
that is, yes, you may take it out of my hand.
He like trembling really grabs it and goes, thanks, and he like scurries back towards the High King. High King starts flipping through it.
I have made doggy ears of the pages that are most important, but you may read at your leisure.
Flips through it and it's pretty dead quiet in here. And he kind of, this is highly troubling. I appreciate bringing this forward, but I do need to ensure it's genuine and not that one of you forged a signature. Dumas, I need you for a moment. A dwarf from the audience approaches. They're wearing a set of deep green and red robes and a bushy gray mutton chops. They approach and they go, and run their hands along the evidence and hand it back to the High King before saying, "It's genuine, my lord." The High King nods, hands the evidence over to the robed dwarf, and says, "Take a small force of knights and the best mages you can gather. I want you to investigate the prison from top to bottom, and send another group to relocate the legitimate prisoners to Ravencrest Sanatorium for the time being."
That's probably a really good place for them.
As I was saying,
Corrupt kings.
he gives the 3 of you a gracious bow. Remnant owes you all a great debt for uncovering this conspiracy, as well as the time you all took to come here and investigate the matter, as I am aware you are from the core.
Yep, we sure are.
Snaps his fingers, and the nervous-looking dwarf approaches the throne, and the 2 of them talk quietly amongst themselves. The younger one nods and scurries off out of the chamber. The warden had a home here in the Adamantine district. I don't want to trouble you further, but if you investigate their home for further evidence, as you have the experience, you know what you're looking for, I have no problem with giving you all the deed to the home as payment for your services to do with as you please. And, should you decide to spend the night in our wondrous city, I would like to invite you to a feast tomorrow evening in your honor. The younger, timid dwarf returns out of breath and hands the king a rolled up piece of parchment. Also, if you're weary from your travels, I cannot recommend the entertainment in our Platinum District. I can recommend the entertainment in our Platinum District in the southern portion of the city. We have brothels, music halls, spas, whatever you may seek. Is there anything else you have? You came through the Sud Peaks, yes?
Yeah, we did.
Anything?
Yeah, there's another little thing. So it's kind of connected. There's actually 2 things.
Right.
One, there's a bunch of dragons living in those mountains. I don't know if you already know.
I'm aware of dragons living in the
Great.
mountains. White dragons.
Sounds good.
Yes.
Wonderful. The other thing.
I'm sorry to interrupt. This was not a white dragon.
What?
Though it was still a trash dragon, this dragon was covered with gross mushroom pieces.
Sounds like
corruption.
a deep dragon.
And it had yes, I will get to the description. It also had runes that were on it, and it was, I believe, at least elder in age and potency.
sounds like a deep dragon. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Those dwell in the Underdark, and usually caves, not mountains. Okay, anything else? What's this other thing?
Have you heard much from your allied frost giants in the mountains?
No, I sort of, once we lost communication with the giants, I called all of my forces home because the frost giants were sort of a good defense force up there in the mountains. Many things didn't really cause issues in the Sud Peaks when the giants were around, but no, they disappeared 2 years ago. So for the safety of my people that were watching a tower up in the roads, I called them all home about 2 years ago. And then
So
I've tried sending, where is it? I've tried sending my own people to go investigate the fortress, but they couldn't get close to the fortress. Something repelled them.
So the thing that was repelling them was probably another part of the broken moon that is described in the Warden's journal.
Interesting. And you all got into the prison, or the fortress?
Yeah, we did. We were able to get in and get out alive miraculously.
And what did you discover in there?
Rowan Buxton's back.
That name rings a bell. From what I recall during my history lessons, he never left the quarter when he was active during the time of the Three Heroes, so don't know why he'd be coming this way.
Well, probably for the moon cult stuff.
Right.
But he is very much alive and very much trying to take over the world.
It wouldn't be the first time he tried doing that. Interesting. Alright. Interesting. The prison, you said it had one of the pieces in it as well?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
The prison still has... The prison...
Oh, the
does.
prison, yes.
Yeah.
The prison, yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Dumas, can you contact the knights we sent there the other day? Just to be safe. They would have arrived already, but just to see if they're alright. He nods
Also,
and scurries off.
If you're sending mages, they need to be extra precautious because it seems to lack
Yeah, I got that
magic
from the
effects.
I got that from the notes.
Yeah.
I hope nothing bad happened to the knights I sent on the road the other day. Huh. Is there anything else I can do for you? If you're, like I said, investigate the house for me. That would do. That would be most appreciated. You know what evidence you're looking for. I don't. My people don't. And if you do, I'll give you the deed to the house once it's deemed safe. And then, if you're still here tomorrow, feel free to come here for a grand feast in your name.
Would you like us to set up a meeting for after we search this specific?
No, we
That-
could do another.
that
We
home?
could do just like what we're doing right now. Like I said, I don't keep secrets from my people. And I'm not really keen on private meetings at the moment.
Well, we don't want to waste any more of your valuable time, but is there a mage or a wizard that we could talk to about a minor manor just for us?
Dumas, before you run off, and the dwarf with the Greymon chops kind of stops mid-run. I'll have Dumas talk to you outside of this chamber.
Wonderful. Thank you
Actually,
so much.
Dumas, take them to your quarters. That might be a little more private.
Thank you so much for your hospitality, Your Majesty. We have been the Faust and the Furious family.
All
And I
right.
turn around and leave. I start following demons.
The nervous dwarf scurries over. So yeah, if you come back, you'll get the deed. And he kind of, and then he runs back to the throne.
Deep bow, knight salute.
You don't need to bow.
This is a sign of respect to a fellow armored soldier of good fortune.
All right. Thank you. Dumas, take them to your quarters. See to their needs. And the bushy mutton chop dwarf's like, yes, follow me, please. This way.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah,
How do the guards salute here?
they don't.
They don't. Okay.
They just bow to each other.
Oh, okay. Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And yeah, this dwarf wizard leads Kenna, Quoin, and Ven to another chamber, kind of in the basement, down below. And as you're going down the stairs, he's like, "Watch where you step, though.
All right.
Follow how I do it." And he kind of like walks down the steps in a certain way. He does like a couple pirouettes and like a weird little dance when he's walking down the steps. Do it exactly as I do.
I'm gonna.
You can easily mimic it.
Okay.
That's my security kind of system. If someone tries to break in, things happen. Eventually,
What if someone trying to break in has the ability to levitate or to fly?
they have to do the dance to get down here.
Hmm.
And also, you can't levitate and fly in this little corridor.
Oh.
Not even natural flight works in here. It's so fun. And he's like, "I'll show you." And he takes a little stone out of his pocket and throws it up in the air, but it doesn't go into the air. It just poof, instantly hits the floor. I may have messed with gravity a bit. Anyways, picks it up, opens the door into this large circular room where crystals are like growing out of the walls. Just the various colors. There's a big desk. There's bookcases all over the walls. There's like a single bed in the corner. Looks like this doesn't get used often, and it's just piled with books and scrolls and parchments. He's like, "Okay, so what can I do for you?"
We are looking for our patron. He seems to have gone missing.
Oh, you're all warlocks. You all share a patron, warlock.
No. Like a party patron. Like he kind of funds our travel expenses for the most part.
A business
and
patron.
Yeah, we
Also,
bring him
just-
research objects, and then he pays for our
Okay.
travel.
And
We
I
are
can help
collaborating with a history book.
Well, he's currently missing.
so
and
I
we-
can help how?
Have you heard of Mr. Ogden Boone?
I believe he's
Nope.
part of the Silgurian Archaeological Society, also known as SAS.
Oh, I've heard of that, but not Ogden Boom.
Great. So apparently he was researching a city at the edge of the world.
Snaps his fingers and you see a gold sheen go along the walls. What city?
Wait, I
Uh,
thought this does not make sense with what you had just said about there are no secrets.
Well,
I didn't
was
say that. The king said that.
That's the king's policy.
This is different. We don't know who could be listening. Basically talking about lost cities.
We believe it was part of the Cathatoon Society, the ancient.
What do you know about it?
Are we not in the safe egg?
You are.
Okay.
But you don't know
that's
who
a
could be
safe-
listening.
But didn't you just put down a magical barrier?
Yes. Do you want some tea first? And he wanders over to like one of the crystals and like takes like a little like. You've ever seen those like graters you can get for salt, rock salt?
Mm-hmm.
He starts doing that to like one of the crystals into some teacups, and then create water into the teacups, and then cast produce flame to start like boiling the water. Tea.
Thank you. I'm gonna take a sip.
It just tastes like tea.
This is surprisingly good.
Yes, it's my own recipe. So, what do you know about the city?
Well, that it's behind a barrier of impenetrable fog at the edge of the world.
No, this one isn't.
I thought it was going for that.
That's their civilization. The
Yeah.
city is under Ulmor Fen.
Yeah, the city is here.
Well, we heard that the city was beneath Ulmor Fen Forest.
Oh, Ulmor Fen isn't a forest.
Well,
It's a
Ulmor
fen.
It's a fen, yes.
It's a Fen Forest. I should know the difference.
Full of vines.
One
Sentient
is more of a
vines.
swamp.
Sentient thorn vines that protect what they say is the site to the location of the city, but no one's ever found it.
Ooh.
And while they're talking, their eyes are just like buggy and wide. No one's ever found it.
Cool. Well, I think he went and tried to find it.
Why?
Historical
Oh, one of them.
information.
Okay.
And we told him about it as well.
Yeah,
Oh, who else have you told about it?
just him.
Are you sure?
Did we tell the headmaster? I don't think we
You
did.
gave him an artifact that came from that society, and he told you stuff.
We haven't told anybody.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
When we went on another mission for our patron, we had discovered a world breaker artifact.
Oh, I hope you got rid of it.
I mean, we weren't certainly trying to decorate our houses with it.
Did you know Worldbreaker artifacts are illegal to possess here in Remnant?
Well, we do not have any in our possession.
Deception check. Because Ven
Right.
does.
Dax technically does.
The armor and the axe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wait, does Van?
I don't.
Ven has the axe in the bag of holding. That
Oh,
is a
that's
Worldbreaker
true.
artifact,
I
and so is the
do. I
armor.
do.
Yeah, so deception check. And you were made aware that they were Wordbreaker artifacts last session.
Yeah.
I'm a liability.
Well, are they technically
They
like?
are.
Because well, but
I mean,
Ubalike isn't a world
Are you
breaker
sure?
though.
I just rolled a
Pretty
natural
sure.
20.
Well,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Yeah.
With no pluses or minuses.
Don't recommend
and also,
don't recommend keeping those here if you find them. They're dangerous.
Yeah, we've been made aware.
I think the dice helped me out on that one because I was like, I don't think we do.
Punishable. Anyways, so you're looking to find your patron.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a man with colorful robes who sails on a ship called Zemarian. Yes, it is.
One second.
Marian.
He kind of wanders around the room just grabbing random shit. Just weird, just an assortment of just small trinkets that don't look like they make any sense. Like he grabs like a pickled chicken foot. No, that's not it. And throws it back over his shoulder.
Look at this stuff.
Isn't it neat? And he eventually... Come on, you idiot. Alright. Grabs a little silver mirror and looks into it. What's their name?
Ogden Boone.
Okay.
Man of leisure, seeker of treasure, if that addition means anything.
No. Okay. Okay. You can see light start to come off the mirror in like colorful images. They're underground somewhere.
Alright.
Oh, wait. Never mind. Oh. Well, I got a glimpse briefly that they're underground, but apparently the, shakes the mirror. The scrying spell isn't working 100%. They must have something protecting them against divination.
Hmm. Yeah, it sounds like him.
But,
That he would have a protective atom. I don't know. He's a powerful wizard. He might have stuff like that.
you could just go look under Ulmor Fen if you could find a way inside, but I don't know how to get inside. The Embers in Zakora would know how to get inside. Because, guess what?
What?
They're named after that city. Because the city, which you all know this anyway because you have the notes, but people might forget, Cathatouin translates loosely to the city of Embers. And the Embers, as you all know, was named after it. And you all know, but you probably forgot, maybe, that the founder of the Embers is a gnome. And you found evidence that he was in the Stasis City and took a book that was hidden in a wall cavity.
Right.
So a lot of your answers are still over that way.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about as much as I can help you.
All right. Do you happen to have a spell scroll that'll help us get to Ulmor Fen faster or back to the continent faster?
I have
after
I have teleport, but if you haven't been to Ulmor Fen, it could be very tricky.
Yes, we're familiar with that.
You could get into a mishap and die.
We're very familiar.
Yeah, we have witnessed it happen. Unfortunately.
But yes, I could sell the teleportation scroll. I have many. I have extra scrolls lying all over the place.
Ben, would it be worth it to purchase one of these scrolls for you?
Potentially, yes. Actually, would you happen to have any scrolls of teleportation circle?
You do know you could only go to places where there's circles that you know of, yes?
Yes. It's much safer though than just teleport.
But you can't get to Ulmor Fen that way.
True, but I'm hesitant to attempt it regardless because of again the chance of mishaps for somewhere we haven't been to.
Fair. I may have a teleportation circle spell scroll somewhere.
Do you happen to have any scrolls that would replace a hand? Or
Oh, regenerate.
yes, do you happen to have any scrolls?
Depends how the hand was severed. Or the limb was severed.
In
But yes, I do.
in a very some would say surgical strike.
Oh, if it's very clean, it says teleportation scroll, 6,500 gold.
Is that for teleportation or teleportation circle?
Teleportation circle, it's a rare magic item.
Never mind then.
And
Sorry
then
to waste your time.
for regenerate, what level spells regenerate? That's 5th.
That's 6th, I think.
Whoa!
Because this is regenerate. 7th. So
Ooh,
that's gonna be
7th.
That's gonna be more expensive.
Yeah, that's gonna be probably like 20,000 gold.
Yeah, 7th level spell scrolls are very rare. So, alrighty. And then for the regenerate scroll, 30,000 gold, or halved because it's consumable, 15,000 gold.
Sorry, but that's the
It would
a
be
little
cheap.
above
It
our
would be
pay grade.
also you could buy the scroll for that much money, and then you could fail using it, and your money would go down the drain.
Yeah.
Your best chance would be to find someone who can cast Regenerate because it's much cheaper.
Does such a person exist in this city?
You could go to the Temple of Jewels. They tend to do minor healing, but again, they are using expensive components to do so, so you do have to pay them. But I think that is all I can help you with your look for your patron, however.
Thank you very much. Is there a teleportation circle in town?
Unsure. Probably.
You
Do
don't
you
I
know?
have
access
one.
to it?
Oh, but it's your personal one.
It's my personal one.
I see. All right.
The Weavewright University also has one, but if you're not a member of the school, you have to pay a lifetime. You pay and you can access it for a lifetime fee.
I see. All right. Thank you.
Yes, the Weavewright University is in the Gold District.
Yes, I've been told to hide my cloak if I go in that direction.
Yes, you should. I don't like you.
I'm sorry.
I don't like your teachers
I see.
or the higher ups at your school.
I see.
They're very mean.
Well,
They like restricting magic. They like to keep it. They spy on people.
after a sense, I suppose
They
you could
spy
say
on
that.
people.
The magic usage, but I will. But I'm not here to get into an argument.
Do you spy on people?
I don't know. I don't even actually think I know many divination
You
spells.
just made me try to spy on somebody, so I can tell you're from the academy.
I was less spying and helping to find someone that asked us to help find them, to help them potentially save their life if they're in danger.
I agree. Did you like your tea?
Okay. Yes.
Good. It's special. Makes you better at magic.
Interesting.
Temporarily.
I see.
So for 1 hour after drinking the tea, your spell attack modifier and your spell modifier is doubled.
Oh.
For an
Damn.
hour.
Damn.
That is just a taste. Okay, bye.
My
Bye.
spell attack is a 14 plus 14 now.
Is
I don't-
that yeah?
I
Mine,
don't share
mine's
the
like a-
recipe.
I figured.
Anything else though? Do you need other things to buy? I have so much stuff.
Don't think so. No.
Do you want the wand?
No.
It's my own creation.
What does it do?
Makes people poop.
Interesting.
Okay. I show you the way out so you can do the dance and not die.
Does the king know that you surround yourself with a gold impenetrable
Yes.
no here cone? I was just curious if this is a small thing or if this is a that was a curiosity.
Okay. He shows you the dance up the stairs. Oh, I have to bring people to the prison. The king said to bring mages to the prison during the meeting. You were there.
Oh yes.
No, but you
Yeah.
said you were excited about this.
Yes.
Well, good luck.
I never get to leave. Rarely.
So it's your first time leaving the capital in a while?
Yeah, 6 years.
Hey, DM, is this
Just a weirdo.
is it-
Just a
is this
weirdo.
dwarf, well, is this dwarf real Brent Spinery looking, like Independence Day, like long hair, glasses?
Oh, 100%. He's just
It's been a
got
very
he's bald,
exciting.
just bald with a
24
big gray bushy beard.
hours.
He's just yeah, he's just into shit. Yeah, very much Brent Spiner from Independence Day.
God, this just got so much better.
Oh, before you go, have you been to the forest?
We've been to a forest.
Have you been to the forest?
Can you specify?
It's the one with the guardians. I can smell them on you.
Yes.
He like
Hi.
leans in and gives a big sniff. I can smell them.
Yeah, we've been through Ravenwood Forest
Yeah.
recently.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just
Why?
wondering. Just wondering.
All right.
They're my friends. They visit me sometimes.
In the castle?
Yeah.
How nice of them.
They tend to vandalize, but that's okay.
We've experienced.
I shouldn't keep you any longer. I have things to attend to.
Mm-hmm. As do we. It was a pleasure meeting you.
It was a
And
pleasure
conferring
meeting you,
with you.
Faust and Furious. I am Dumas.
Very nice to meet you, Dumas.
D-U-M-A-S.
Dumas?
Should you ever need my expertise again, let me know. You can learn a lot from smelling someone.
Mm-hmm. We will keep that in mind. Have fun on your trip, Dumas.
Have fun on yours. Then he dances down the stairs again and goes back into his chamber.
Alright, now
Oh, I should lead you out, actually.
Yeah.
Don't want you to get lost. Follow me.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Dumas.
Meanwhile, what's Druck and Dax doing? This whole thing that just transpired literally took like 20 minutes, so what are Druck and Dax doing for 20 minutes?
That kind of depends on how this keep looks. Does it look like
Pretty well fortified, guarded.
yeah. Any does it look like there's windows and stuff?
Yeah.
Cool. How about any buildings that we could clamber up on top of to maybe like get a glimpse of like the court area where the king might receive people?
No.
No?
No.
All right. I suppose Druck would get a look at that and just kind of be like,
All right, Dex, we should keep moving. We don't know how any of this is going to go, so want to go shopping.
Is there any like places to sit around here?
Yeah,
like
there's,
a little like
there's
benches or
yeah,
anything?
there's tons of benches.
Druck, why don't we sit for a little bit? You know, we've been walking and traveling a lot. Come here. And Dax like goes towards bench and just like motions for you to like sit down next to her.
All right.
he uncomfortably sits down next to Dax because this is weird.
Dax just like waits for you to sit down, just like waits a minute and just Druck. When you were poised to kill me if I didn't use that hand, I hadn't felt that scared in years. I hadn't even felt that when I was facing Uber-like head-on in that brine pool alone. There's only one time where I'd felt that terrified. You know how I speak of Jacoby?
Yes, we asked about him, but he didn't seem very willing to share.
I haven't...
Them.
I know I haven't talked about him. He... The start. It started with Thranazart. You know him. You've met him. At home there was there was a band of illithids coming back from a nun deal. It was common. It wasn't anything big. The Queen had an agreement with those at Coral Cove. You know, they can feast on the brains of those who gave them up willingly, but, you know, leave the others alone. Went on for years. But during one of these visits, these pitiful excuses for ogres tried to harass and injure Thranazard. And you can see Dax, like, with their right hand, like, it just, like, clenches up. I didn't even know him at the time. They were harassing him, and they attacked him, and I fought back, and they banned them from our settlement. There's always been tensions between the outsiders and the Illithid, but I couldn't let an innocent person be attacked like that, Druck. With my mother being a healer, she helped repair his wounds, and once he was, you know, strong enough to travel, I went with him. Couldn't just let him go, you know? Knowing
You
that those
never
were still
mentioned
out
the
there.
mother before.
She's a good person, Druck.
Sorry, go on.
There was... It wasn't... Nothing serious was happening when we were traveling back to Coral Cove for the first couple of days. It was... You know how it is. You set up camp, you sleep, you get on with it. But one night I was trying to get some sleep, and something woke me up. Someone was talking. There was voices. And it was those of who had attacked Thranazard. I managed to get the jump on one of them, well, outside of Thranazard's tent, but one of them managed to shoot me with an arrow, and I couldn't keep hold of my weapon. And Jacoby had me pinned down. He was on top of me, and another one held my arms down, and he said to me that my name be the last thing you ever speak. And he took his weapon right through my throat, Druck. I've never felt anything like that before. I couldn't even scream, it was just blood. The next thing I knew, I woke up. I couldn't speak, but Thranazard saved my life. He never mentioned how, never told me what he did, but I knew he did what he had to. It'd been days I hadn't been awake for. He honestly didn't think I was gonna wake up, and it took a long time to get back to Coral Cove, but once we did, the healers there did their job, and physically it was done, you know? You throw some healing magic, you say some words, and scars are there, but I couldn't speak properly for years.
Must have been a heck of a scar.
It's strange not having it ever since I came back in this body. Ugh. It still feels like it's there, it's strange, but having the voices from the Illithid in my head it was easy after that, you know?
Your experience is a strange one. I would have to say, of all of us here, you have been through some of the strangest things.
That is accurate for sure, Druck.
I mean, you had your brain taken out, you had, you were reborn into a clone body. You've been tempted by or manipulated by things beyond my comprehension. It's difficult to understand your experience.
You know how you like hunting, Druck?
Yes, very much.
when you go for a hunt, you know, you can see your prey, right? You can track them. You can hunt them. And you take them out, right?
Mm-hmm.
With Ubalik and the moon, it's... You can't see them. The enemy is inside you. And you can't kill it. All you can do is talk back to it. Reason with it. You know, take my brain to save my friends? Yes, okay, easy decision. Feed an axe brains to make sure I'm not a danger to you? Okay, just make it stop. Just make whatever's going to happen, just stop. Is it a good choice? Is it a fun choice? No, but it was a choice that I made to protect all of you. You know, you said you fed on the flesh of your family, and I understood your choice. It's never the good choice, but it was right for you, and I'd never fault you for that.
It was never right.
I just hope you don't fault me for what I did, Druck.
Part of the reason why I am looking after you, so to speak, is because I feel I understand some part of you. But that part is also why I do not trust myself in certain instances. This is why no one goes hungry.
Dax just like nods and puts her right hand on your shoulder, just kind of like gives it like a squeeze.
So, it is through that understanding that I covers bases with you. So this Jacoby, are they dead? Where are they?
From what I understand, they are dead. When I was gone for a little while with everything with Ubalik, apparently I killed him and he became an illithid.
How do you know?
I had visions.
When?
I believe it was.
Oh.
I believe it was when we were in contact with one of the moon pieces.
That's not good news.
I mean, to be completely honest, it was kind of a surprise because for a long time, I thought Thranazar finished the job with him.
Have you talked to Thranazar about this?
I have not. I don't even know what to say to him. I've been trying to avoid using my telepathy for the past little while because there's too many entities in my brain at the moment, Druck.
Be careful regarding this, regarding Thranazar and Jacoby. You are not in a good spot, so don't go doing anything all on your own. Don't have the same skills as me.
I don't think you'd let me go on my own, Druck.
That's right. Every night, tied up for till we resolve this. Don't
What
worry,
if it takes months?
I will take care of you. You will be fed.
And Dax gives you like a big old hug.
I'd say it's at this. Oh,
He doesn't hug back, but he just kind of goes.
mm.
Puts his head
Aww!
I'd say it'd be at this point that the other three spot you all sitting on a bench, or spot you two sitting on a bench.
All right. That was a fairly successful chat with the king and his archmage. I'm not sure what.
I think that's what court wizard. I don't know.
They're leading
Yeah.
you out. Oh no, court wizard.
Oh,
Court
hello.
wizard. All right. Good to know. Thank
They're
you.
like 5 feet behind you, just eyes wide. Court wizard.
Okay.
Thank you.
One.
Where are you going now?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Are you gonna go
I'm going-
investigate the house like the king asked?
Yes.
Yeah, at some point today.
It's just over there, and he points across the street.
Thank you very much. Bye bye.
And just turns around and walks away.
Hey, my bluntness is what makes me charming. So it worked. Looking to Druck and Dax now.
What worked?
I think we're heroes of the state, country, continent, country.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We've been offered a house. We just have to investigate it, and it belongs to the warden, or belonged to the warden.
Yeah.
A house.
Yeah.
Oh.
And a dinner in your honor tomorrow night.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
And
and there's
also,
a yes.
we got a feast tomorrow that we got to go to. That's for us, apparently.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, free food.
Yes. Feast. So, house.
Oh, I forgot to give you this when you were talking. The nervous dwarf comes out with the slick back blonde hair. Hi. Oh, you two weren't there in the meeting.
We had some errands to run.
Okay. Here. And he hands you each this little, like, certificate. Take this to the cloth maker here in the district. Or in the gold district, rather. His name's Kent. It's for the feast tomorrow if you come. It's a huge thing. It's like a ball. The dance, food, drink. But you need really nice clothes. These certificates will give you free clothes.
What is wrong with our clothes?
You need better clothes. It's a noble affair.
I
Have you
mean,
never been to a ball before?
Is it a ball or a feast?
It's both.
Oh,
No, I have not. And
thank you very much. We appreciate this gift.
Okay.
goodbye.
Oh, yeah, bye. My name's
Oh, sorry.
Varric. My name's Varric.
Barrick.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you, Barrick. Goodbye.
Thanks for being so respectful to my cousin,
Who's your cousin?
the king.
Oh, I see.
Oh. Yeah,
You were
I mean,
gonna
we.
say- Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Quoin.
No.
Bye. And then
Mine's
they
not
just
important.
they just wander away.
That voice is gonna haunt me in my dreams tonight, Justin.
Good.
I thought he was gonna say his cousin was Jason Thunderberger.
Well,
His cousin would see.
he scurries away and he like looks over his shoulder at you all and then just scurries away.
Man, I sure hope he's not plotting to kill the king and take over the kingdom. That would be real awkward.
One of the guards just looks at you and goes, "That's not funny."
Sorry. It was just... I'll shut up now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you probably should.
Yeah.
Jokes are supposed to be funny.
Let's go take a look at the house.
Mm-hmm.
It's right. It's literally right across the street from the
Mhm.
where all the noble, like the nobler houses are erected. Okay, you can literally just walk outside of the place and see it. And you're kind of given directions. A two-story house, hewn from the same stone of the other buildings in this district, looms over you. Flecks of adamantine run throughout the stone and glimmer from the reflection of the lava lamps. The home has an angular, diamond-like look to it and shape to it. In the front of the house is a small, walled-off garden filled with a variety of colorful mushrooms and mosses, which surround a small pond, complete with a fountain feature made up of a collection of obsidian spiders crawling all over one another, with small trickles of water coming from where they spin their webs out of. Basically, their buttholes, I think. The door to the house is made of the same solid stone and is fitted with an expensive-looking lock, complete with an amethyst doorknob fashioned into a spider. The windows of the house are all made from a deep lavender-colored glass in a sort of kaleidoscope pattern, which makes them nearly impossible to see in or out of. Around the back of the house you can see a narrow stone pathway that leads to a garden of huge topiary spiders and a gazebo where small lanterns filled with fireflies hang, and a small stone bench in the center of the gazebo. And at the back of the house is a large cellar door that leads beneath said house.
Do we need to roll initiative against the gazebo?
Why? Oh. No.
Oh,
So yeah, big house.
I know this.
I went
I'll
straight
redis-
to Sound of Music.
I will re-describe the house for Druck. Two-story house, hewn from the same stone as the other buildings. Adamantine runs through the stone. The home is angular, diamond-shaped. In the front of the house is a small walled-off garden filled with mushrooms and mosses, and a small pond complete with a fountain feature of obsidian spiders crawling all over one another, with small trickles of water coming from their web holes. The door to the house is made of the same stone and is fitted with an expensive-looking lock, complete with an amethyst doorknob fashioned into a spider. Windows are all deep lavender glass, colored, kaleidoscope patterned, making them impossible to see in or out of, basically. Back of the house is a stone pathway that leads to a garden of huge topiary spiders, and a gazebo where small lanterns filled with fireflies hang, small stone bench, and at the back of the house is a large cellar door. And you're all basically front of the house.
Alright, who's got the key?
I think we were just given...
Druck, the lock on the door resembles the key that you got in the prison. Off of,
We
the,
have the
warden's,
key.
off of the warden's body.
Hmm.
And Druck is the one who has the key.
So who has the key? You do, Druck.
Oh, wait. I do. Hold on. I was about to
Discovered.
throw this out. Oh no.
Oh, good thing you didn't, or we'd have
A
to break
commoner-
these lovely
one of
windows.
the residents walks by. Why are you guys trying to get in the warden's house?
Because it's ours. It's not
Orders from the king.
Okay, and wanders away.
And then maybe you should be the face of the party.
No, I think you're doing a pretty good job.
And as you're all kind of here, you see this big, like, magical projection image of the king's head suspended in the sky of the city. Very, like, Wizard of Oz-esque. And it just says, "Do not disturb the Faust and the Furious. They have permission to enter the warden's house under suspicions of conspiracy."
Damn.
Well, that's cool.
And then
This king is awesome.
and in the
We should
background,
come
you-
to Remnant
and in
so
the
much
background,
sooner.
you can hear Dumas go, "The spell worked." And then,
Is it in the background of the projection?
yeah.
It's like echoes across the city.
Yeah.
Where's the
You
microphone
can just
still
see, like,
on?
you can just see like half of his face going, "Oh, the spell worked."
Just like peeking up over the roof of the castle.
I love that.
if it's also like a voice message or like a recurring thing, so then it's do not bother the Faust and Furious. It worked. Do not bother the Faust and the Furious.
It worked.
Yeah, it repeats for like a good minute or so, and then it stops.
Amazing.
Oh, that's so good.
But yeah, you're at the front door. Drek, you have the key to the front door.
A click.
Okay.
We decide to take this house. We might have to redecorate a little bit.
It unlocks.
Alright. I suppose keep an eye out. Who knows what we'll find? More evidence of conspiracy.
I'm gonna mage armor and armor of Agathis.
Fair. Anybody else doing any prep?
The other preparations.
Quoin's gonna
What is
pull
it?
out his shield,
Okay.
sword at the ready.
How long
It
is this?
worked! It worked! It worked! It worked!
Oh no, it's broken.
1 minute.
I have a fist.
Okay.
Oh right. Do we have a sword or anything for?
I have
Unless
something-
somebody wants to like fucking tie a battle axe to my other arm.
I have something for them.
What if we could somehow get a series of small blades and attach them in a belt, sort of, around some sort of something that would cause them to move, and then we attached that onto where your severed hand could be. And then perhaps a longer version of the pistol that Druck has, but perhaps just a gunpowder version that you could carry around.
You could always borrow the training sword that I had. It was the Bahamut sword. Your offhand.
What kind of sword is it?
It's a long sword.
Oh, okay, that would probably be better than the short sword I was about to offer.
Are
Yeah, all
you
I've got is a short bow that kind of requires 2 hands, or at the very least a hand and a finger.
I have a dagger.
It worked!
It worked.
And then it stops.
What?
You
You can briefly hear we're not using that spell ever again.
I thought he was making like a dubstep remix, like a.
So what weapons Zach's getting?
Lights start flashing in the air.
So it's a long sword.
Okay, so Dax, you can only one hand that.
before Dax like grabs it, they're just like, "Are you sure, Quoin?"
Before you pull it back, grabs the blade again. This is a show of faith. Just unsheaths it, ties the sheath to your belt, so you can easily get it in and out.
Dax just like holding it in their hand, and they just look at you. And seeing how you have done your like bow to like the soldiers of Bahamut and stuff like that, Dax does their best to like respectfully do that towards you.
If you are interested in learning through struggle what I know of being a knight, we could certainly have that conversation. And then back to all business in a hostile
Okay.
environment. It's all business.
Does
Can't
Okay. Does the front door get opened?
Are we ready? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. As you open the door, a brilliant purple carpet covered in golden embroidered spiders stretches forward towards a staircase that rises up to the second floor. The floors of the home are tiled and made from the same shale as the walls of the city. Suspended from the ceiling is a golden chandelier that resembles a giant spider with a candle set where each leg is. There is a door to the left and right of the purple carpet. Flanking the doors are two suits of armor each. The armor is made of black iron and is very spider-like in its design.
Right, so should we start from the top down? Start with the important places like bedrooms and studies.
I mean,
Seems well. We should probably work our way here outward, first sweeping for threats in case there's any pets or anything, so we're not taken by surprise.
and also, the warden had their special things in the underground at the prison, so maybe there's a similar vibe for
Yes.
their setup in
Look
their
for-
home.
Yes, we should find a study and library or bedroom. Yes. Right.
I guess Druck's not familiar in a house setting, so he doesn't really know where to look for that type of thing. So you see him kind of just frozen and like unable to really decide where to go. Which is kind of alien to you guys, because he normally is just like, oh yeah, we want to go to this thing, let's go there. And he leads kind of the way. But here he's just kind of like locked in place.
I mean, if the warden follows the pattern of keeping valuable stuff below the first level, we could go straight to the top and then work our way down. Or we could go first floor up and then go to the lower levels after.
It says at
during
this
the upper
moment you
levels.
hear a lot of like surges like throughout the house, like using the key on the front door just deactivated all the magical traps in the house.
Oh, that's convenient.
I'm gonna start casting detect magic,
Okay.
just in case.
For sanity, you cast detect magic and don't detect anything magical aside from the things on people.
Do I detect the traces of traps?
No.
Trap magic? No. Alright, so the traps weren't magical from what I can determine. But so far there's nothing else magical within 30 feet of us besides ourselves and our equipment.
Nobody lock the door when anyone else is inside.
Let's put a door stop in the door. Make sure it doesn't close. Is there anything? Can I pull a book off a shelf and use it to
There
wedge-
are no books in this room.
Oh, dang.
It's carpet, staircase, doors, chandelier, and statues. Or
I'll
I'm
take
gonna
that
roll-
dagger that I just mentioned that I have.
Mhm.
And I'm
Yeah,
just
let's
gonna,
use
like,
that then.
Just jam it sideways under the door
Okay.
like a doorstop.
All right.
All right.
Just wedge it in there.
So-
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, like upright, like blade edge up, so it kind of like
Yeah.
gouges into the floor and the
It's
bottom
stone,
of the
so
door.
it wouldn't gouge into anything.
Oh, the bottom of the floor is stone.
No, we just gotta wedge it, like really wedge it in there.
Okay. Is it a carpet? Anything? Rug?
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
just bunch up the rug in the door. There we go.
That's what I was gonna do, but then you had to pull out your fancy dagger.
Well, I'm sorry.
All
Not
right.
even that fancy. I've had it. It's kind of more like just like a knife.
All right.
More of a letter opener, really.
To the bedroom or study.
When you just kind of looking around.
Yeah, there's 2 doors down here and a staircase going up.
Let's check the first. I'm gonna check this door.
Left or right?
Going to, right.
Okay. You open it.
Mhm.
A trio of lush purple couches sit in front of an unlit chromed fireplace and are sat behind a regular wooden table with legs resembling a spider's. A spider-shaped chandelier hangs from the ceiling. Nestled on the southern wall is a collection of small bookcases containing books on war tactics, battle formations, and a unique book with a glittery purple binding with the title written in extremely flourishing, ostentatious golden filigree.
Is it in common?
Yeah?
What does it say?
2 on the war axe, 8 in the thorax.
Is there any cover art on this book?
Yeah, you pull the book out and it shows an extremely nude package
Putting
and
it
all,
back.
buff drow man with long flowing white hair and a cleft chin, holding onto a battle axe with 2 arms, and with a massive giant spider wrapped around his body in a suggestive pose.
It's going right back on the shelf.
Okay.
The architecture.
Actually, no wait. Actually, I'm gonna thumb through it, look at it, see if it's
smut.
hiding anything.
No, it's just a smut book.
All right, yeah, it's going back.
Very
Doing
detailed
the-
book about
Yeah,
how this
I'm doing-
drow
I'm like
man
trying
has
not to look at the words on the
very.
page.
It's a very detailed smut of a drow man whose partner turns into a giant spider, and they.
Yeah, it's just going back.
And then he put his thingy in my whatchamacallit.
Basically, the webbing gets everywhere.
So, all of this spider design stuff in the environment, is it like iconography type
No,
spider stuff,
just
or
spiders.
it's just or is it like
Oh,
hyper
so-
detailed?
Hyper detailed
It's
spider.
just kinky.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
So this is just like a fangirl's house.
Drow.
Based on-
Some drow really like spiders. Some worship the Spider Queen.
Wait, was the warden
So-
a drow?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
So nothing's
Someone's
really
simping hard.
nothing really is strange about it aside from the book
Yeah.
of a dude fucking a spider.
I mean,
Yeah,
you guys
that's
have
That
heard
part is a
of
little irregular, yeah.
you've heard of horse girls.
Yeah, this is just spider girls.
Yeah.
The
Roll
drow
30
equivalent.
equivalent. Yeah.
Not all drow, but this one in particular. That is that room.
Hashtag not all drow.
Beat me to it.
But, yeah,
We were
as
all
I said,
thinking it.
that is that room. That's all that's interesting in that room is a smut book.
Alright. Moving on. Room on the left.
A small yet comfortable dining room lies before you. 4 wooden chairs built to resemble a spider flank a long wooden table adorned in a purple tablecloth, and spider-like candelabras filled with purple candles. The chairs are covered in purple velvet upholstery. On the southern wall of the chamber is another chromed fireplace. Nestled atop the fireplace are a collection of amethyst decanters filled with liquor, and a stack of small cocktail glasses also made from amethyst. Set into the western wall of this chamber is another door.
I'm gonna open up the decanter and snip it, see if it's still good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour myself a glass.
Okay, you pour yourself a glass of this purple glimmering liquid.
It doesn't go off with my detect magic.
No.
I'm gonna swirl it. Sip it.
Okay.
Ben said he would buy you drinks after the king.
It tastes like a
meeting.
very potent alcohol.
Oh,
Why pay for it when it could be free?
Well,
Chug.
yeah, it's yours now, so if you fully examine the house, yeah.
Yeah.
You chug it, yeah, it's a very strong alcohol. It's like 120 proof.
Woo! That is strong.
It's like 2 shots would get you wasted. Oh, it'd be at this
anyone
point.
else
It'd
wanna
be
try
at this point. No, 20 minutes. You Ven and Kenna, you have your doubled magic bonus for another half hour.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
I mean, did Quoin as well?
Yeah, you too.
Although, how do you double 0?
Oh,
Spell
then yours would just still be 0.
Because
then.
I have spell attack 3.
So your spell attack would be 6. Your spell modifier would be still
Modifier
0.
would still be 0. Oh, that's a real bummer.
Oof.
So yeah, Kenna's just drinking this purple liquor. Everyone else is kind of just standing in the
I
kitchen.
had one wine glass sized serving.
Yeah, and it fucked you up. You
A wine glass. It's like a.
You get a sense this is for shots, not for a whole glass. Actually, you know what?
Yeah, it's
Kenna,
like you just
Kenna,
drink
you're,
like
you're
a-
poisoned.
I
You're
had
drunk.
I am resistant to poison.
That's great. Make a saving throw
Okay.
with advantage because of the
You
belt
just
thing.
drink like a wine glass full of tequila.
Yeah. At advantage, con save. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ela.
So that's a 22.
Yeah. This is meant to be a shot, not a drinking thing. Or at least a sipping thing. So while Kenna's doing that, what's everybody else doing in this kitchen? Or
I wanna
the
check
dining room, rather.
Ken has got some in their beard.
for
Just saving it for later.
Yeah.
So, for simplicity's sake, can we say that the goat is just outside tied
Sure.
up? Thank you. Sorry, I forgot to keep track. It's hard. I
Yeah.
don't often play rangers or people.
Pets and mounts are a lot of fun to keep track of.
Yeah. Sorry.
I like the Drake Warden because you just like summon it and unsummon it.
Yeah.
Like bonus
Suppose I
action or
could.
something.
I could with Steed, but I.
But,
it's a
Yeah, you're all in the dining room.
great thing.
There's a door on the western wall.
Since I know that this warden had some fake stuff, can we look around for hidden switches and?
You don't find anything in here.
Okay.
Why make you roll for it when there's nothing in here?
So shall we go through the door?
Oh, I wonder if there's still snacks in there. Kenna, assuming it's the way to the kitchen, just goes in,
Okay. A wooden
throwing
counter.
caution to the wind.
Okay, a wooden counter is set with a chromed sink for washing dishes and food. Beside the counter is a large chromed wood oven with a collection wood burning oven, not an oven made of wood. Large chromed wood oven with a collection of cooking pots set atop it. In the southern corner of this triangle-shaped room is a trapdoor.
I'm looking for edible snacks.
Nope.
Dang it. Oh man, there's nothing in here. I mean, there's the trap door, but I don't think there's anything down there as far as eating.
Why not? There could be a whole stash down there.
Oh, you think there's good wine down there?
If I had food, that's where I would stash it.
Druck, this is why we're best friends. Help me lift up this trap door.
Okay. You don't need help, but sure.
Well,
I'm a little tipsy.
Kenna's hands are going everywhere at this point.
Okay.
I'm like trying to hold my glass, but also open this trap
Bringing the
door.
glass with you. Okay.
I am. I sure am.
You lift open the trapdoor and a smooth stone ramp descends. That's not right. A set of steps go down.
Okay.
Ramp.
It's a slab.
It's a wheelchair accessible evil
Cellar.
layer.
I was just
Yeah.
mistaken because the cellar door is wheelchair accessible. Wooden steps going down.
All right. Well, let's get you something to eat.
Detect magic still not pinging off anything.
Sick. I mean, there's nothing magical down there, but I could, man, Druck, I could go ham on some fried potato sticks. You know, where you just like slice it up into it like a little line and then you deep fry it in oil. Oh, can I go down?
Okay.
Do you know what she's talking about? I don't think I've had that.
No one answers
Yeah.
your question.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. That is street food in a non-deal. It is popular with people after they have been out all night. It's
Oh, I think I've seen that, but I haven't tried it. I should do that then. Next time.
And he'll follow.
Okay. Who's all
Kinda.
going into the cellar?
yeah. Quoin is.
Okay.
I didn't get all this armor and shield out for nothing.
Okay. Ven's going down. Dax, are you going down in the cellar?
Dax is like hesitant, and then they're like, and if Druck doesn't, they'll go to make. They're gonna be closer to the back.
Okay.
You
As you
see Druck look to make sure that you're there, and then
Okay.
he gets back.
As you all get into the cellar, you see a smooth stone ramp descends down into this room from a set of wooden double doors to the west, which is the cellar door you saw outside, and a set of stairs descend, and you come down the set of stairs that are coming down from the south. In the northern section of the room are a series of wine racks filled with numerous bottles of wine. In the eastern section of the room is a small makeshift winery with numerous barrels filled with wine, as well as a large wine press. Hanging from the ceiling are a collection of dried herbs, and all along the walls down here are grapevines growing a variety of grapes, but no food.
Fuck.
And on the wine racks, you can see 30 bottles of wine. 30.
I just grab one and try to pop it open.
Kenna, who do you think I am?
And he goes, he tosses you some snack food that he's got.
Okay. What bottle are you grabbing? There is 4 bottles of Montsosa's finest.
Ooh.
It's a red wine with cinnamon and cherry notes. It says so on the bottle.
You know I gotta go for that Montsosa's
Hold on,
finest.
there's a ton. Ipshire sweet and salty.
Mm-hmm.
3 bottles. Kelp wine with a slightly saline taste with notes of vanilla and juniper berry.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kelp wine from. Red and red. 3 bottles. Red wine with a oaky vanilla cherry sort of taste and smooth mouthfeel. Delenfar number 7. 5 bottles. A slightly acidic white wine with aromas of nectarine and lime. Kiss from the Spider. 3 bottles. A zesty, almost bitter white wine with flavors of green apple and kiwi that leaves a sort of oiliness on the palate. Essence of the Moon. 10 bottles. A deep, dark, almost black red wine with notes of licorice, coffee, and plum. It has a silky mouthfeel and gives a slight tingle to the palate, similar to Pop Rocks. And then Sundale Spring, 2 bottles. A purple-tinted wine with flavors of blackberries, figs, and black raisins, and is very sweet.
I think I'm actually gonna go for the moon wine.
Okay.
Yeah. Gonna pull it out, look at it, look at the reviews on the back.
No refuse.
Druk, you want to try this with me?
We
can't kill the moon. We might as well drink it.
I do not think so. I think I would rather smoke the moon than drink it.
I need everyone to make investigation checks. Is everyone like kind of gathering around the wine rack, or what are y'all doing?
Looking around, poking around the room.
Investigation checks from everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Would that be at disadvantage for me or nah? Or am I not drunk enough yet?
You're not drunk enough yet.
Sweet.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Are you sure?
Drunk got a nat 20.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 9. 13 for me.
What does that 20 bring you to?
19.
Okay. Ven.
10.
Wow. Kenna.
13.
Quoin.
5.
Dax.
It's at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. 11.
Druk and Kenna. Wow. For an investigation check. Druk and Kenna, you feel a breeze coming from the northern wall of this cellar, and as you kind of like are investigating the breeze, one of the bricks in the wall seems more worn than the others.
I'm gonna try to pull out the brick.
It doesn't pull.
I'm gonna push the brick.
Okay, as you push on the brick, you hear a grinding noise, and a portion of the wall swings open like a hinged door.
I like the idea of both Kenna and Druk like looking at all this wine and stuff and like discussing what to do with it, and then they both kind of stop talking and see like the fur on Druk's arm kind of go breezy,
Like,
and then
you feel it on your arm, and I feel it in my beard. It's like,
yeah. and then as we both look to that little rock piece, we like conk.
All right.
Conk
As
heads and,
as you push open the hinged door, packed away in this hidden room are a collection of large boulders of obsidian nestled in the center of the room, with a stone staircase rising up to a flattened area of these boulders where a teleportation circle rests. So Van, you can add that to your notes whenever you get teleportation circle. There's a teleportation circle in the house if you guys get the house. The floor of this room is distinctly different from the rest of the house. The floor is a shiny, almost iridescent blue stone covered in golden engravings of various stages of the moon cycle. The walls are completely covered in bookshelves and are lined with hundreds, if not thousands, of books, and are all perfectly maintained and well kept. In the southeastern portion of this room is a small desk, devoid of drawers, and is covered in a series of writing implements and a large map of this city of Anvilvarik, as well as a detailed blueprint-like map layout of the Adamantine Keep, where the High King resides. A hastily scribbled note on the map mentions a series of secret tunnels. You wouldn't have seen the note. There's a note on top of the desk.
Oh, but well, I don't know. But
At the foot of the desk is an iron-bound chest, and locked with what appears to be an incredibly intricate-looking lock.
Hey, Druck, you still got that house key?
Oh, yes.
Will it probably work on that chest?
Uh,
Also, hey guys, we found a secret door.
we kind of noticed.
It looks like the key will
Dex?
work on the lock.
Dax took a bottle of the moon wine and the kelp wine to send to her dad later.
Okay.
all right, here we go. Click.
Okay. A bunch of vials of different colored liquids.
Huh.
Do they look like memories?
No, they look like brewed things.
Okay.
Like
Uh,
stuff.
I'm gonna check on the note.
On the desk.
Do any of these mean anything to you, Kenna? These liquids?
Am I getting anything from
Nope.
these files?
Not
Oh,
detect
none of them
magic.
look like familiar potions.
No, they're not magical. But you can make some checks eventually to figure out what they are. Or you can taste them, because that's a way to do it too. Vent, the note. A hastily scribbled note on the map mentions a series of secret tunnels the High King and his family would use to escape in the event of a crisis. And that Menzova, the warden, was planning on utilizing these tunnels to assassinate the High King and his wife, and allow her experiments in Highgate Prison to continue without interference. While she and Voxhill plot to put one of the king's cousins, Varric Richter, on the throne, which someone fucking called as a joke, who is a devout worshipper of Seadan as well.
Damn.
Oh, we should go. Oh, we should go right now. Oh, we
and-
should go
and
right now.
aided in eluding the High King to the goings on at the prison, and would be so he and it's basically said that Varric Richter was the one who would check on prison stuff for the king, and would be sent to the prison in the king's stead to check up on things. The note mentions he is the king's cousin, and puts on a facade of a scared, trembling dwarf while in the company of the king, and would be first in line to the throne if the High King and his wife died. The
Oh, we
note
need to
also
leave right
mentions
now.
they already killed. The note mentions that Varric and Menzova already killed the High King's son 6 years prior by poisoning his chalice at a grand feast, and the poison would make it seem like the High King's son died in his sleep from natural causes. And yeah,
We need to leave right now.
And Druck, you just unlocked the chest that has all the vials in it.
We need to leave right now, immediately. Right,
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
leaving now.
Yeah.
Come with me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Druck,
no, cool.
Druck
I was just-
closes
Yeah.
the chest.
Bring that with.
Yeah, bring the.
I'll
bring
explain on the way.
the note. Yeah, right away.
Yeah, as we're walking up, I'm like, tunnels. Warden was going to assassinate the king. Cousin is in on it. Worship
Hey,
Sheila.
I was
We
fucking
just
right.
yes, and cousin just heard all of that, so cousin may be trying something with the king. We need to go and warn the king now.
All right, yeah, let's go.
Sprint back to the.
Okay, you get
Yeah,
up top, you
hurrying.
get to the front door. The door's
Yep.
wedged open with the carpet.
Running in. Yep. Just leave the door wide open.
Okay, you run
No,
out. You run out into the
Druck
streets.
goes and makes sure
Oh.
to close it and lock it,
Okay.
knowing that there's a lot of
Yeah,
things
there's
to.
still a lot of stuff to investigate. You
Yeah.
all
Right.
run outside.
Quoin hops on the goat and just starts tearing at the goat's speed, which
Okay.
I think is
One of the
40.
yeah, there's a high knight that goes. "Ooh, what's the hurry?
King in danger, potentially. Conspiracy, assassination.
Poison. It was the cousin.
Oh, it's you
Follow me,
again.
I know the way.
Look,
You all
waving the
you all get to the you all get to the front doors of the
letter.
keep, and the knights are like, "You can't just barge in. What's the? Do
We need to. King's in danger.
you have proof?"
Yes, right here in my hand.
Looks at it. Oh fuck! Opens the doors.
Yes, I know. Out of the way.
Leads you to the chamber where the king is still set on his throne. The doors burst open. The king's like, "What's the meaning of this?"
Your
Don't
cousin
even
wants to
anything.
kill you.
That's wherever the blonde is. I want to make for him
Perception
right
check.
away.
Yeah, where the fuck is Varric?
Yeah, I'm. Druck's
Yeah,
So
looking for
anyone
him
who's looking
too.
for Varric perception checks.
All right.
Alright.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
Oof.
That is a
Wow. Nah. 2. Can I guess guidance on Ben?
Oh no.
Oh
You're
no.
using action to do a perception check.
hold on. It's a goat.
Druck, would
Come
you
on, Dex.
no. Everybody just bombed that
Hold on,
roll.
hold on, hold
Let me
on.
just-
Give me one more second. I got this goat on it too.
Druck, what'd you get for your
Maybe the-
perception check?
Nat 1.
Nice. Ven,
Alright.
did you do one, Ven?
Yeah, 13.
Okay.
Is the goat gonna save the day?
The goat's not looking for this.
Oh, the goat wouldn't have.
Yeah, the
looked
goat
that
wouldn't.
blonde.
No.
He's just there.
Oh no.
Coin, what'd you get? What'd Coin get for?
10.
Nope. Dax, did you do one?
7.
Nice.
No!
You don't see Varric. The king is like, pardon? What do you mean? Varric is.
I'll run up with the note.
And yeah.
We found that in a secret room in the basement of the warden's house just now.
Okay, that was a natural 20 on a stealth check. So.
Fucking.
I was gonna say, as I'm handing the king the note and handing him to read it, I would like to, I'm gonna say to the king, can I give you some extra protection for a second?
Sure.
All right, I'm going to cast Guardian of Faith right behind the king.
As soon as you do,
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
wow. Something hits the king on the shoulder.
No.
Can I cast Death Ward on the king?
Everyone roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay.
Is my initiative roll a disadvantage?
Yep.
Druck is not happy that he got taken by surprise on this one.
Yeah, you're all
Nat
you're
1
all
on
surprised.
perception.
I was thinking
Oh.
I was between Guardian of Faith and Resilient Sphere, and I went with Guardian of Faith.
Yeah, you're all gonna be surprised.
Yep. Oh god.
Wait, is Dax surprised?
Yeah.
I'm not incapacitated. I have that thing.
That sucks. You're surprised.
Oh yeah, wait, no, danger sense.
I understand.
Barbarians can't be surprised though.
That's weird. I
Yeah.
understand though. You shouldn't have messed with the fucky axe, man.
Oh.
JK, Dax isn't surprised.
Oh.
God damn. Stressful.
We're gonna go to break though, and then we'll pick up with this.
Okay.
Okay.
After everyone tells me their initiative real quick, which I'll get to in a second.
Okay.
Add a noble stat block in here for the king.
He's not a veteran?
No.
He's not a king.
King doesn't have a stat block.
I thought it did.
No.
No.
Oh wait, yeah. Why would he be a noble? It has like 9 hit points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like people are easy to assassinate.
yeah.
All right, we're gonna take a break after I get everyone's initiative in 1 quick second. All right. Oh, wrong fucking campaign. All right. Come on, 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 come on. Okay, Coin.
7 for coin, 6 for the goat.
All right, the goat. Druck.
24.
24.
24.
Kenna.
20.
You're all surprised, but Dax.
3.
Ven.
Also 3.
Woo! Besties!
Alright, we're going to take a break. We'll be back here in a few minutes to pick up from here, I suppose.
Oh boy.
sure my audio
Jam.
sources are unmuted. Hello, everybody. We're back. So, as you all rush into the king's chambers to tell him, hey, you're going to get assassinated. Basically. You all look for his cousin Varric, the nervous / fake timid dwarf, and don't see him. And as you're looking around, you see this dart hit the king on the shoulder and causes the king's entire body to lock up and go rigid, like he's just been paralyzed. So Druck and Kenna are surprised. Everyone, as this is all happening, you can kind of see movement up in the audience rafters that are kind of near the ceiling. And you can see a dwarf in the kind of like noble robes that the others are wearing, running around with the hood up. And you see a crossbow bolt come flying from up there towards the king. Natural 1 and a 21 to hit, and because this is an assassin, auto crit.
Does the king fall prone when he is paralyzed?
No, he's sitting in his chair.
Oh, that's right. The chair holds him upright.
So that's a crit. So that's 11 piercing damage, which isn't, it's not that bad. But the sneak attack is also a crit.
I just realized if there was a character that was wheelchair bound, they could never be knocked prone.
True, but I don't let people play characters with disabilities if they don't have one.
I'm just
Yeah.
That just was a D&D thing that I'm like, oh, interesting.
8, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 24.
I don't like that counting.
32 sneak attack. The king needs to make a con save because this is also poisoned. Advantage because he's a dwarf. That's a 2 plus something.
He's fucking dead.
So that's 76 poison damage.
2 with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled 2 2s.
Oh.
22 poison damage, but he's a dwarf and he's resistant to poison. I believe dwarves are resistant to poison.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's 11 poison damage. The king is looking real bad. This paralyzing dart hits him in the shoulder and a crossbow bolt. Center mass. Quoin surprised. Surprised. The king is surprised. Dax, you're not surprised. You just see this crossbow bolt come flying from the audience rafters about... The ceilings are 100 feet up, so about 80 feet up. You see this crossbow bolt just come and hit the king.
Whoa!
And then you can see a robed figure up in the rafters run out of sight and through a door up there.
They're just fucking gone. Okay, I have to bonus action rage, so I'm not actually surprised.
Correct.
I can't get to that dude. There's no fucking way. The king.
In his chair, just like...
How far away is the king from me?
You guys all ran up, so about 10 feet.
10. Dax is gonna like jump up there and see if they're panicking. Can they stabilize them or?
No, he's not dying or anything. He's just hurt, real bad.
Yeah, he's not unconscious yet.
Fuck. Dax is gonna take the dart out of him.
Okay.
Like the poison dart.
Sure. He's still
They're
paralyzed.
Fuck.
I'll say it's not an action to pull that out. It's just a dart. It's already used up its potency, so.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like contact poison or if it was on.
It's already used up its
poison.
stuff.
Cool.
Dude.
You can hold actions too, remember.
You know what? I don't know if this
And
will work.
and reminder, if you don't attack anything or get attacked, next turn you lose your rage. Just a reminder.
I can't get up there.
Nope.
Those doors up there, we don't know where they lead to. Like, we don't know
Nope.
if that's going outside or, like, actually, like, further in or anything.
Nope.
10 feet. it'd be what, like 30 feet towards the actual outside?
It's more like 50 feet to the doors that enter in this room. The doors you would have come through.
You know what?
And there's knights all in this room that are like also surprised. Everyone was surprised, so everyone's just like, what the fuck is happening?
Dax.
There's really not
is-
much you can do. You're gonna have to go
Yeah.
somewhere or do something.
Dax is just gonna use the rest of their movement to run towards the door, like 30 feet.
The double
Back
doors
to
that
where
lead
they
into
were.
here. Okay.
Yeah, and then I already used bonus action to rage. Can they just like punch themselves, take a little damage, so they keep raging?
Sure, of course.
Just
Yeah, totally.
in their arm. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah,
like
totally.
mm.
Roll damage for an unarmed strike.
It's just 1 plus strength.
Yeah, it's 6
Oh, I'm
damage.
thinking of my homebrew thing that I made. Okay. So you take 3 damage. Because you have
Right.
it. Yeah.
Bless, I'm not at
So
that
Dax just starts
stage.
running
the-
towards the door into this room and just punches himself in the arm.
It's the Kylo Ren like
Yeah.
side
Yeah.
punch.
Trying not to be
Alright.
that cringy.
That'll bring us back to the top. No longer surprised, Druck. Everyone saw all that unfold, and then the assailant is nowhere to be seen.
Cool.
But Druck can climb.
Yeah. How big are those doors that guy went through? Can Druck fit through them?
Yeah, because they have other people that aren't just dwarves that come through. So
Oh, I meant like the one in the rafter area.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Druck's gonna
it's
start
80 feet up to get to the
Yeah.
door.
bonus action dash.
Okay, you get to the door, or what's your movement speed?
It's 30.
So you'd be 20 feet away from it. You'd be
Okay.
20 feet away from that section because it's 80 feet up, so you're 20 feet below it.
All right. What do I have for actions? Do I have anything that could get me the rest of the way?
You
I
get
don't think
action
so.
dash.
Can I double dash in a turn?
Yeah, you can bonus action dash and you can action dash. I don't
Oh,
think there's a
then I'll do
restriction
that.
on that. I don't.
Yeah, I'll
really-
do that.
There's no, yeah. So 30, 60, 90. So you get up and you're 10 feet up the door, and he is about 10 feet in front of you, running down the corridor. It just opens into a corridor, and he's
Okay, so
10
that's
feet in front of you.
movement,
Druck's
bonus action,
Terminator
and
run.
action.
Yeah,
That's
that's
yeah,
everything.
up the
Yeah, Druck is just gone, and this dwarf is about 10 feet in front of him. And he looks back, and you can see it's Varric, and he's just like, "You're quick." And he stops moving and turns to face you. We'll say.
shit.
All right, Kenna. You all see Druck just up the wall.
Cool. How's the king looking?
Real fucking bad. Like he's gonna take more poison damage on his turn. Bad.
Oh shit. Okay. Then I'm going to cast because I also did not prepare Lesser Restoration today, because I'm dumb. I'm gonna cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds
Okay.
on him.
As you cast the spell, it seems like whatever poison this is negating magical healing.
Fuck! God damn it!
Diamond, just in case.
Yeah, I've got a diamond just in case.
That won't
Toss it-
work. if
toss
it's
it
the
to me.
thing.
Yeah, if something negates magical healing, you can't resurrect them. That's considered magical healing.
Does it stop?
Mhm.
Does it keep working even when they're dead?
Oh yeah. They're
Yeah.
still in the system. Yeah.
What if I use prestidigitation to clean
No.
it out of their system? They're an object when
You
they're
would
dead.
need one of those. You would need one of those spells that like nullifies poison, or
Yeah.
one of those abilities that can do that, like lay on hands.
Yes, I know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just waiting for turn order.
Yeah. Yeah. Then
got
that's
That's
all
your
I
action to
can
do
do,
cure wounds.
really.
You run up and you go to cast cure wounds, and it doesn't take. The spell gets used up. It doesn't take.
Yeah.
You can see the poison like you can see like the veins are starting to go like black and green.
Yeah, I just call Quoin over.
Okay. That'll bring us to Varric. He's going to approach the rock. And do 2 short sword attacks. Pull out a short sword, 2 attacks.
Guardian of Faith?
No, these guys are way too far away from that. Guardian Faith near the
travel.
king.
Yeah.
First short sword attack is a 16 to hit.
Ooh, that misses.
All right. Can't you use your reaction to like get out of the way?
At the end of their turn.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
I can
16
use
for the
my
first
reaction.
one. Second one is an 18.
That does hit, yeah.
Okay.
Skirmisher, you can move up to half your speed as a reaction when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you.
You take
without
7.
provoking
You take 7 piercing damage,
Okay.
and I need you to make a con save to feel poison just racing through your veins.
Con save. 21.
Okay, so you'll take half damage. So half of 18, you take 9 poison damage.
And I take half of that because I'm resistant to poison because the
Right, so you take 4
the-
poison damage.
Yeah.
He just sinks this short sword in your belly, and then ends his turn. Do you use your reaction to get out of the way, or?
Yeah. No. Well, shit. If I was gonna use my reaction, it should have been to like have some of that damage. I think, because I don't want to step away and then have him fucking bolt again. I don't know, the environment, the hallway. that
Corridor,
we're in,
80 feet
right?
long.
We're in a corridor, 80 feet
80
long.
feet long to a door,
Okay.
and there's doors all along the walls too. Other than that, that's a bare hallway with just doors and benches.
All right. Yeah, I guess I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna use my reaction.
All right,
It's fine. I'll just eat the damage. I
Quoin.
guess, even though I could have it.
Oh, it's already my turn? Yes! Amazing.
you're astride your
gonna-
goat.
Astride my goat. I'm gonna jump off that goat
Okay,
next
half
to the
movement.
king. Throw 5 points into him to neutralize that poison.
Alrighty.
And then another, just dump the rest of them in there because he got pretty
Okay.
messed up, to heal him up with the healing faith of Bahamut.
Okay. So how much does he heal by?
So he should be 35 up. So I
Dang.
dump in 5 to heal the poison, which
Yeah.
I believe neutralizes the poison, and then another
Okay.
35. So that
He
uses
coughs and sputters, and you can see the poison no longer is affecting him. Neither is the paralysis, because that is also a poison.
And then I'd like to, stand in front of the king with my shield out.
All right.
To protect him for the rest of the section, at least just in case there are any backup assassins.
Okay. What does the goat do?
What does the goat do?
Meh.
The goat starts climbing, baby.
I don't think it can climb a vertical wall. It's just completely straight.
I don't know. I've seen National Geographic.
I'm gonna say no.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess then that goat is gonna chill on door duty. He's gonna go 40 feet, so 10 feet away from
Okay.
the door, but
Cool.
or well, kind of split the difference.
Yeah.
So like 30 feet then.
All right.
It's 20 feet away from the door, 30 feet from
Okay. The king's gonna stand up, pull out a long sword and a short sword, and then just scream, "Whoever brings me his head will get a lot of money." And says it out loud so everyone hears, even Druck.
You
That
wanna imagine-
fucker killed my son, so I want them dead.
If you'd be able to toss me on the next turn.
I don't think I could throw you 80 feet.
Okay.
Dax, you're at the door. You're basically at the front doors. of the, not the front doors of the entire place, it's the doors to this chamber.
Yeah. There's no stairs or anything up, is there?
You don't know. You're at the doors. You can't see.
I've made some poor life choices, and this is one of them. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you don't have a way up to the platform like Druck did, so you
I
did
do
the only
not.
viable thing you could do.
If I go out of the doors,
Yeah.
like to outside, are there like guards around there still, or are they all rushed inside?
No, all the guards are inside.
Okay.
And you open up the doors, and there's hallways. Hallway to the left, hallway to the right, and then another 50 feet in front of you are the front doors leading outside.
Oh, Dax would like to go. Dude went up and he went to the left, or dude went up and he went to the right?
To the right.
So Dax will go that way down the hall.
Okay, so you turn to your immediate left. And
Yeah, you know what I'm
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to do,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You turn to your immediate
Yeah.
left, and there's a staircase going up 30 feet.
Dax is sprinting up those stairs.
Okay, that'd be all your movement to get to the top of the stairs. Plus you
That's
getting out
fair.
of the room and then up the stairs.
Yeah.
Your rage would end unless you hit yourself.
I'd like to hit myself.
Okay, so that's your action to hit yourself. So
Okay,
another 3
3
bludgeoning
damage.
damage.
At the top of the stairs, can I see anything? Or is
No.
there like a door?
There's another hallway of doors and another staircase going up another 30 feet. You would know that you're not high enough to
Yeah.
where that guy went.
Yeah. I need to go higher.
Yeah, but you have no more actions or you have no more actions.
Hey
And I
Dax,
can't.
don't beat yourself up over it.
Yeah, like I said, it's the only viable thing you can do.
And I cannot use a bonus action to dash up.
Nope, because you're not a rogue or something else.
Dax is just getting ready to fucking just yeet up.
Okay, then.
Okay, I'm gonna say to everybody else, I've got the king. Go get the cousin, and I'm gonna say, Your Majesty, I'm going to ensure your safety for the next about minute.
I want to fight.
I think for the prolonging of the country, it'd probably be a good idea. Guards, do I have your backup on this one?
Yes, he says.
All right,
the king will sit down dejected on the throne.
All right. Well, you can actually still move around. I'm gonna cast Resilient Sphere on him.
He's like,
If you just kind of walk, it'll roll.
great, I'm a hamster.
But an invulnerable hamster.
All right, anything else?
Yeah, and then I'm going to start moving in the direction of, move over to the base of the wall that Druck went up.
Okay, cool. You could get there in 30 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Druck.
All right.
He's right in front of you. His short sword is like into your stomach.
Yeah, Druck's gonna grab his Frostbrand short sword.
Okay.
And he's just, as he pulls it out, he's just gonna say,
I don't have to win to know that you've already failed.
and he's
Nice.
gonna try to hit him.
You're gonna steady aim, so you have advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 just hits.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh God.
He goes to like dodge to the side, and you just catch him like right in the. You get it like right between two ribs. Just.
Poor damage. Oh yeah, plus a d6. Ugh. Only 16. 16 damage.
Okay, so. All right. Yeah, you just catch him between two ribs, and he spits up a little blood, but he's looking okay.
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
else? Oh no, bonus action. Yeah, you can't move either because you did steady aim.
That's it.
Oh, cool. Also, when you pull this thing out, the lights in the corridor that were like lit, the torches nearby within 30 feet of you, all the lights, the flames in the corridor all just go out, and it's
think that's
It's
Optional, right?
nope. Oh yeah. Do you put the flames out? It is optional.
The flames right now are useful, especially knowing that this guy is
Correct.
pretty sneaky. So he's gonna not use
I
that
thought it was automatic.
currently.
It's right. It's not. All right. Cool. All right. Kenna.
Hearing that Ven is covering the king, I'm going to run to almost directly. Druk and Varric are up on a platform, right?
You can't see them.
Like-
They're in the corridor. They went through the door on the platform.
Okay, but I saw Druk go up on the platform, right?
Yeah.
Is that about 50 feet or 30 feet away from where I am right now?
The wall's 30 feet away from where you are.
Okay.
How high up is it again? Sorry.
80 feet
Yeah.
to the platform.
Okay.
Fuck.
Yeah, the
Damn it.
ceiling is 100 feet. The platform is 20 feet under the ceiling.
Stairs?
You'd have to go where Dax is outside. 50 feet to the front doors of this chamber.
All right then. I'm going to wild shape into a flying creature.
Into a what flying creature?
1 second.
Can
Well,
you do flying creatures yet?
Yeah, I'm level 8 now.
Right.
Up to 1. 2.
Flying creatures you would have seen would be like giant mosquitoes,
Uh-huh.
giant flies.
I'm gonna...
Also, they have to be CR1 or lower.
Yeah. What do I want to do? Sorry. I haven't seen a giant. No, that's a small beast anyway. I'm gonna wild shape into my. Oh, have we seen a giant owl?
Yes.
I'm gonna wild shape into a giant owl.
Okay, you turn into a giant owl. Everyone in the court's just like, what the fuck?
And I'm gonna fly up 60 feet. As my action and movement. And I can't.
Nope.
Yeah, I can't dash. So yeah, I'm just gonna fly up 60 feet towards Druk and Varric.
Okay. The giant owl cannot get through the door on the ledge.
I'm just trying to get up there.
Okay.
Does the
That's-
giant owl still have a beard?
It's a bearded great horned owl.
It's going to bring us to Varric, who's going to retaliate with 2 short sword attacks. The first one is a 24
That hits, yeah.
for 9 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a con save.
Oh, he doesn't have to reapply
Nope.
this poison? Okay. 13.
That's probably a magic blade.
No, it's just the assassin stat block. They don't have to reapply their poison on their weapon attacks.
Ooh.
13.
That's a fail. You take 30 poison damage. You can use your reaction to have that because it is an attack.
Well, I have it already. Because I
Right, so 15 poison then.
Okay, 15. And there was 7 for that, for the piercing?
It was 9
initially?
9 for piercing.
9 for piercing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 39 total damage. Or, no, 24 total damage.
Alright. So, yeah, I guess I'll have that.
Okay, so you take
12.
12.
Yeah.
And then the second one is a 17.
That's right in the AC.
Alright.
I
9
mean, right in the AC.
9 piercing again. And I need another con save.
Kate, there's a new sticker for you.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay, so you'll have this total number. 27 halved. So,
Okay.
13.
Okay.
And that'll bring us to Quoin.
So pretty boring turn for Quoin. I'm gonna run the 30 feet to where the steed is.
Okay.
get on the and jump on that steed.
Okay, so it's
Or
half
what is
movement to
that?
get on the. It's a half movement to mount. So you'd move your full movement speed. You won't have any movement left to mount.
Oh,
I guess
sorry,
I'll dash then.
Okay,
Sorry,
cool.
Justin. If I may, sorry to interrupt, Caleb. At the end of this guy's turn, can I use my reaction to move half my speed to the other side of him?
Did you not use your reaction to half the damage from the first attack?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Never mind. I take it back. Yep, sorry.
Yeah, so Quinn, you could
My bad.
dash to get on your goat.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna dash to get on the goat, and then the goat's gonna dash to go
Okay.
80 feet.
80 feet,
up
so
the stairs. So it was 30 feet, so 20 feet to the door, and
Yep.
then 60 more feet up the stairs.
okay, the stairs go up 30 feet, so that's 50 feet.
So,
So you get up to this. You'd be at the very top of the second floor.
which is how close to?
You have another 20 feet up to go. So another staircase, another shorter staircase beside this thing. So the goat can move up to the third floor in its next turn, to where Druck is.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
So I just see Quoin go by on a fucking goat.
Yeah.
Yeah. A goat with platinum, with beautiful shiny platinum horns and like celestial glow coming off of it.
Okay. The king is just gonna roll around Dark Soul style in the sphere, cause yeah.
Nice.
Just rolling around in a circle, just like side rolling.
Yeah. Dax.
Okay, I'm gonna go 40 feet up.
Okay, so you're halfway up. Okay, that would get you to the top of the second floor stairs.
And I still have about, what, like 20 more feet to go?
You have another staircase to go up.
I'm just checking to see if any bonus actions can do damage to myself.
No.
You know what? We're gonna play a dangerous game here, and we're just gonna dash for my action.
Okay, so you would dash another 40 feet. So you would get up to the third floor, and you burst through the doors at the end of that hall, and you can see 30 feet down the hall, you can see Druck engaged with Varric. And Druck can see Dax burst through the door on the third floor.
I was gonna say, if you don't get hit and you lose the rage, you can just re-rage again.
And the rage is gone.
Yeah. And Dax is just like standing there. They're making sure they're out of the way for Quoin.
By the way, you didn't use your bonus action, so you could rage again.
Oh, I'm gonna rage again.
Okay.
Wait, and would that be? I swear I can English. Am I 30 feet from him?
Yes.
So, could I get him to do a intelligence save? Wait.
Yeah. It's intelligence.
Wait, no, I fucked up. It's a 15-foot sphere. Never mind.
That's right.
Never mind.
Then.
Okay. Ven is going to. Real quick. Did the dart come from the same direction as the
Yes.
bolt? Okay. Then in that case, I am going to use my Cloak of the Bats cast of polymorph. Oh wait, I have to be in dim light for that, I think, don't
Correct.
Is there a like alcove or doorway I can go
No.
into that's not lit? Well, I forgot that one requirement and planned 2 turns off of it. So, okay, this is going to be the faster option. I'm going to cast darkness on myself for the
Okay.
turn, and the next turn I'll be on my way up.
Okay.
I don't think you don't need to stay in darkness for Cloak of the Bat. You just need to be in darkness when you transform.
Oh, you still have to be in darkness when you're transformed, I believe.
I thought that was just for the flight, not
That was
the
just
bat.
for the flight, correct? Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I don't
I
know
was-
if darkness is the requirement for the polymorph. I think it might just be for flight.
I would check, but D&D Beyond is like resetting right now for some reason. Come on.
Oh yeah, dim light or darkness is
Yeah, okay.
flight and polymorph are
Then-
the same, dim light or darkness.
Then I will cast
Okay.
darkness on myself, and the next turn will turn into a bat.
Is
and start
global
making my way up.
invulnerability concentration?
Oh crap! It is. Then I won't do that.
Okay.
Is there anywhere in this room that is dark or dim or otherwise shady?
Under the throne.
I mean, maybe you could tell the whole room to put out their torches.
I don't need the whole room. I just need like enough. Under the. Could I fit under the throne?
You can certainly try.
Everyone in section A, snuff out your torches.
Yeah, there's no other like alcoves or overhangs or doorways or anything other than the front door?
No.
Okay. I would check, but my character sheet refuses to load, and I'm getting an error message.
What are you trying to check? I have your character sheet pulled up. What are you trying to check?
Okay. Oh, now it's back. Okay.
Okay.
I was looking at my spell list. Yeah. The dice service is currently apparently experiencing issues. That's 60 feet. Everything is out of range. That. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Everything's out of range. So, yeah, I'm going to try and run back since I forgot about how my own item works.
Yeah.
And try and dive under the king's throne.
Okay, I will let you make either acrobatics, athletics, or you know what? Actually, you know what? Dex, strength, or intelligence. Dex to see if you can like expertly maneuver under there. Strength to see if you could force yourself under there, or intelligence to see if you can mathematically plot out the best angle to go at it.
I'm going to go with intelligence.
Okay.
Come on, brain. Be so smart.
Come
It's
on, brain. Think of things.
Okay. The dice roller is crapping out on me and it's giving me an error message, so roll a different one. 23!
23. You pinpoint the exact angle that someone could attempt to fit under the throne, and you dive, and you get stuck a little, but then you can pull yourself under the throne.
And then I go, and this turned into a bat.
Okay.
And then I think that's my full movement to get back, so
Okay.
I don't have any movement left, so I'm
Okay,
just a
so
bat under the
Bat
throne.
comes up,
All right.
Everyone sees Ven dive under, well, except for people who are in this room, but everyone in this room sees Ven dive under the throne, and then come out as a bat.
We're just this like Houdini show we're doing where like Ken just like turns into an owl. I dive under a throne and come out a bat the other side.
Druck runs vertically
Druck
up
just
the
like
wall.
climbs a wall. Quoin is riding a
that?
goat.
What was that? Druck pulls the Chris Angel.
Mind freak.
Mind
Druck,
freak.
Speaking of mind freak, Druck, it's your turn.
Mine Druck.
You can
All
see you
right.
see Dax burst through the doors at the end.
Well, here's hoping this time it goes better. Steady aim.
Yep.
Hopefully I hit. What the fuck?
No.
That's everything. I just used everything and got nothing. And my last damage roll was fucking garbage too. I rolled like, of all of my dice, I think they were all ones and twos and like a, yeah.
So action bonus
So.
action.
That's rough.
Yep. This is well, I definitely said the right thing. I don't need to succeed for him to fail, and that's good because
There
I'm
you go.
not.
Don't you dare fucking die up here.
Druck's not gonna die.
I think I'm either right
But
before
like
or right
I
after him.
yeah, it really sucks, guys, to get teed up and then not be able to do anything. All right, that's my turn.
All right.
Nice
Kinda-
telling a tale.
Cool. I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to fly over to the doorway. Bonus action.
Wait, the double doors or the balcony?
The balcony.
Okay, so it'd be 20 feet to get to the balcony.
Okay, 20 feet up 60. Fly. I'm gonna fly as close to the doorway
Okay.
or
so
the archway.
20 feet gets you to the doorway.
Okay. Drop wild shape.
Okay.
Can I
you
see-
you still are down 20 feet of movement, just so you know.
Okay. Can I see Druck and Varric down the hallway?
You'd have to go through the door. You just spend like 5 feet of movement to go through the door.
Okay, I'll go through the door.
Now you do.
Okay. How far away is Varric?
I'm trying to remember. 15 feet. Druck's right behind him.
Amazing. So that was my bonus action and
at the other end of
movement.
the hall, 50 feet down the other end of the hall, you can see Dax.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on Varric.
Alrighty, wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
4.
That's a fail.
He's taking damage, so it's
Okay, so it's 2d12.
correct.
Come on. Don't fuck me, Gil. It's 4 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right. Anything else?
That's all of my action economy for
Okay.
this turn. So
Cool.
no.
He sees you come through. He sees Dax behind him. He's going to action disengage. And he's going to run past Druck and not go towards Dax. And he's going to run down the opposite end of the corridor, 30 feet behind Druck. So,
Attack of opportunity?
not because he doesn't get anywhere within melee with you. It's a wide corridor. He doesn't need to. Yeah, he just.
Oh, he used disengage.
Also, use disengage. Quoin.
All right. I'm riding on the goat. Now, I'm not getting off or unmounting, but I am gonna pop up like a circus rider,
Okay.
pull out that boomerang,
Okay.
hold my action, and slang that boomerang as soon as I am within boomer range.
Okay.
I'm holding that action, and then the goat is gonna dash 80 feet. So it's
Okay.
20 feet to get to that floor.
Yeah, so the goat gets into the corridor. 20 feet up. Would have 60 feet left. So the goat would be, and then now he's 30 feet away.
So it's 20 feet away from him, I think.
He moved 30 feet on his turn, and it would have been 50 feet from the door. So he's 80 feet away at the door.
So yeah, so I had 60 feet to move. Okay, sorry.
So he'd be like 40 feet away.
I'm still gonna slang that boomerang.
Go for it.
Hell yeah. Here we go, boomerang. Okay. How does a 14 do?
14 misses, and comes right back to you.
I'm coming.
Oh, the king's no longer in Resilient Sphere because polymorph is concentration.
Is it if it's
Yes, because you still have to concentrate
even
on
if-
spells, cast, or magic items.
I thought that was different. Okay, then I would have done something completely different on my turn because that's the priority.
Okay, what would you have done on your turn then?
Just started going for the stairs, I guess.
Okay. Concentration. The king is just gonna. I'm just gonna sit here. Dax. The guy's. He moved 30 feet. You were 50 feet. Da-boop. Da-boop. Da-boo. He's 50 feet away. Because he moved 30
He's
feet.
50 feet away.
Yeah. That's a good way to freeze.
Okay, so I'm either going to do something really stupid or do something incredibly dumb. Or
Mhm.
no, incredibly stupid or incredibly smart.
Okay.
I am big brain barbarian, okay?
Okay.
You just kind of see Dax looking at this guy run, and they're like rubbing on their chest where they know that armor disc is,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just looking towards the dude,
Mm-hmm.
and they just say, approach, and I'd like him to make a wisdom save to see if command works or not.
Command. Okay.
Yep.
15.
It fails!
Okay. So on his turn, he uses movement and whatever else to move towards you.
He's probably gonna have to walk past Quoin then, giving Quoin an opportunity attack.
Oh my god.
Possibly. Because this would be technically... There's weird rules for forced movement.
Yeah, because it's also weird if command counts as forced movement, too, because it's like... Forced movement is usually pushing, not like being compelled to walk. But yeah, that's a weird gray area.
Okay. So that's your action to cast command.
Shit, that actually worked. Okay, I've been waiting to use that, and since we're not on a nun deal, it's not just like instant death.
Charming is an instant death on the core.
But you know, it's not. It's very frowned upon. I can't hurt myself at the moment, so that's not good. Oh, but I can just if I end my turn... No, it's the... If your turn ends, you haven't attacked.
Yeah, you lose rage.
I'll lose rage.
Yep, and use your action to cast command. And you don't have any bonus action stuff, so you're gonna lose rage.
You know what? That's fine. We're just gonna... chill!
Okay, you lose your rage.
It's fine!
Ven, you would have used... Would you have dashed on your last turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd be up the stairs on the top of the first floor.
Okay.
Ground floor, first floor, second floor, third floor.
Gotcha. Okay, just next. Is it my turn again?
Yep.
I'm coming! Moving
Okay,
dash.
so...
Really need some movement spells.
You're up on the second floor. Dash, you're up on top of the third floor. The doors are wide open.
Okay.
You can see the chaos that is happening on the third floor.
Oh, perfect. How far away am I from Druck, then?
Druck would be 50 feet away. And you're actually able to dash to get up here.
Perfect. I am going to use my bonus action to cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay.
Which is the only healing word spell I have, and I think Druck's the only one that's taken damage, but I've got...
In fact, he's
spells
been
left.
punching themselves, but yeah.
Oh, that's true, yeah. So I'm going to cast...
So everybody in this
that,
corridor,
and-
that's everybody in the the entire party's in the corridor now, so...
Yeah, so anybody who needs healing gets... Okay, I rolled an 8, plus it's a third level spell, so my thing... Everyone gets 11 hit points back.
Also, your benefit is still up. So, does the Mass Healing Word add your spell modifier to the healing?
Oh, it does, yes.
So it doubles
So
your
that
spell
adds another
modifier.
another 4, so everyone gets 15 health
Yeah.
back.
Keep it, also, try to remember that for the Paladin and the Druid. You have your bonuses. Quoin has bonus plus 6 for spell attacks. Kenna, you have your double bonuses. Ven, you have your double bonuses. Smiting is not a spell attack, so smiting...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I don't think. Really
Anything else, Ven?
No, that is everything.
Okay. Druck. You healed.
Yeah, this guy
He's 30 feet
kind of did
behind
Druck
you.
a favor. So he's gonna
He doesn't know that. He saw you using melee, so he's like, yeah, fuck this, I'm out.
sharpshooter, steady aim,
Go for it.
sharpshooter.
Yeah.
So minus
Ooh.
5 to the total here.
Yep.
Fuck me! How am I rolling so low? I
That's
have had
pretty good.
advantage. I have had advantage every turn, and I haven't rolled above a 10.
Ooh.
Do we need to
So-
save
is
your
that-
digital dice?
So, what'd you get?
So I
total?
love it. Nothing. It's miss. It's fucking sucks.
16.
Anyway.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, minus 5
But
because
it
you're
was-
sharpshooter.
but the
Minus
minus
5
5.
because of sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm out. Fuck. God. Useless.
Kenna,
Okay. Where is this guy in relation to me? I'm in the doorway.
he'd be about 10 feet to your left.
Okay. I'm going to cast what is it? Guardian of Nature, tree form as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to throw a what do I want? I gotta do. I believe I'm gonna throw produce flame ball at him.
Okay.
At advantage plus 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you freaking kidding me?
Natural 20.
What?
2 nat ones.
Oh.
Oh God!
Well, plus. Oh, it's an attack, so it automatically misses.
Yeah, no, it's just
Yeah.
nothing.
Dude.
Right there, you just
Your
like chucked it at the
dice.
floor.
The dice are telling a story tonight.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That like this guy's kind of unseeable, untouchable.
Advantage plus 14 to hit.
Yeah.
Well, that's your action.
I'm so disappointed Garrett just missed that.
And I
because
think that was your
Yeah.
he's
action,
having
bonus
trouble
action.
having-
Yeah, I'm just gonna move so that I'm completely blocking his exit with my difficult terrain for him. So I'm gonna try to get him so that he has to go through all of my difficult terrain to get out of here.
Okay, well,
If he wants to flee.
he's not getting out of here.
Yep.
On his
Okay.
turn, he uses 30 feet of movement to move towards Dax, the shortest route. So Kenna would be able to make an attack of opportunity on him.
Sweet. I'm gonna do produce flame again.
Okay. He only moves
What'd
30
you take,
feet, so
Warcaster?
he's only moving 30 feet, so he's not going to reach anybody.
I think I was within 20 feet, wasn't I?
30 feet from... Well, 30... Yeah, so he'd be passing Kenna and Quoin.
Okay.
And he'd be ending up 10 feet behind Quoin.
So I still have an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but also he's
against
moving at half movement through Guardian Nature, so he's actually not getting past... He's not getting anywhere near... He's moving 15 feet, so he's not getting close... He's not passing Quoin. He's half movement because of difficult terrain. That kind of counts. So he's only passing Kenna.
But he's now within 15 feet of Quoin?
He's within 5 feet of Quoin now.
5 feet of Quoin. Okay, cool.
it. Garrett, you missed me roll 2 nat ones at advantage.
So dice are telling a story.
Yeah. For that attack, that is a dirty 30 to
That
hit.
hits.
Um,
What were you casting with Warcaster as a reaction?
Produce flame,
Okay.
throwing another
Yeah,
ball of
that
fire.
hits.
That is 8 more fire damage.
All right. Yeah, and because of the command, he only moves 15 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And because of the difficult terrain stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Is that all he does on his turn with command?
He probably dashed, right?
I'm looking.
Oh, I also have 10 temporary hit points.
Shortest to most direct route.
It doesn't mention that they use their. It doesn't mention anything. But just the target moves towards you by the shortest and most direct route. So yeah, only 15 feet of movement. So 5 feet behind Quoin. Yeah. Quoin.
5 feet in front.
Well, 5
of
feet in front of you.
Yeah. I didn't get a reaction. I've been waiting for a reaction for a long time since I got that special ability. I haven't been able to use yet. Great.
He's looking hurt.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So within 5 feet.
Yep.
Great. I could still get to him if I dismount and then move half movement.
You're directly in front of him. You don't have to do any movement.
Oh, great. Then I'm just gonna hit him.
Okay.
And I'm on my steed, which is the bonus because of pack tactics.
Yep.
So first attack. Does 29 do it?
Yep.
All right. Roll that damage. I'm gonna smite. So that's 14 damage, and then I'm gonna do a smite at second level.
Okay.
Damn it! I forgot to cast Hunter's Mark. All right. Is this guy? Is he undead?
No.
Okay. So
He's about to be.
So that's 17. So that's a total of
Okay.
31 damage on the first.
He's
attack.
looking real bad. You have one more attack.
Gonna do that. Ooh, 19. 19, so close. So that's 30.
Yep.
I'm going to use another level 2 smite attack.
Okay.
So that's 11 plus 17, so that's 28 damage.
Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Since I'm on the goat, I'd like to actually. Can I tee up Druck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna dodge around and like start like hobbling this guy and throwing vines to kind of hold him down.
Okay.
Like, and get those vines that are part of the damage or part of the rough terrain, and start like kind of tying him up so he's just brought to his knees, and either arm is brought down, disarmed, and like kind of already bleeding, and then just kind of let Druck. The judgment of this one is for you to do.
I guess Druck will go up to him, like,
I told you, I didn't have to succeed.
Knock him out?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, non-lethal, nice.
Okay, you knock him out. And that ends combat. He's knocked out and snared in vines. The vines don't last long, so the vines eventually just... And he... And eventually you can hear sounds of guards, like the guards that were up in the balcony, they come through the door. I kept forgetting to make them have a turn. They come through the door. Eventually the king rolls up the stairs.
I'll once the combat's over, I'll end concentration on that so he can walk.
The king approaches.
The guards.
I will also, on their way up, I'm gonna walk my way over. Like as soon as combat ends, I'm gonna walk over to Druck and I'm gonna cure wounds him. Third level cure wounds. That is gonna be 14 plus double. Or wait, no, that's included. So plus another 4 for the double thing, which is 18 plus his third level spells. So 21 hit points back.
As that's happening, you see the king walks up and he smacks his cousin awake. Silent, just looking down at him.
Thanks, Van.
Varric spits a big loogie on the king. And just without any second thought, the king just takes his long sword and just plunges it through Varric's forehead.
I figured you would want that to do that yourself.
Thank you. Looks to the dwarves that are here, and he says, "Burn the body. Ensure nothing can come back." And as they begin picking up the body, the party, you all hear a voice in your head, and it says, "Failure." And Varric's body just turns to dust. And the king looks around confused.
The king hears this as well?
No, he does. He didn't. No one. Only you guys heard the voice. You can tell no one else heard the voice because they look very confused.
Do they know? Do they know we all heard a voice because we all go, "Ah"?
I don't know.
Some
We're like,
physical reaction or just. There's some. You know when someone's hearing a voice in there.
He's like, he's preoccupied. He's like, oh wait. Looks to you all. I appreciate everything and for saving my life and thwarting. It's been a hard few years for my family. Thank you. I need to rest. I figured you all might as well. Feel free to keep looking through the house to see if you can find anything that could be more of a threat. I imagine there's more than just these notes and the chest you're holding. I need to sleep. He hands you the scroll. Take the deed. You've done enough. You don't need to justify anything else, but the house is yours should you wish to keep it. Tomorrow there'll be a feast. I hope you all show up. It's in your honor for everything you've done. And you have done this kingdom a great honor and have helped it to continue. Please come to the feast tomorrow. I'll also, if you don't want to sleep in the house, I don't know.
We'll find a place. We have our ways.
Oh, did he give you the certificates to get the clothing for the dinner tomorrow?
Yeah, we got him.
Alright.
Any suggestions?
Yeah, there's a place in the Gold District. You could do that tomorrow before the feast. There's a place in the Gold District. It's right beside the magic shop. The magic shop is called Abdel's Abode. The clothing store is right across from there. It's called I don't know, Kent.
Nice. Kent's costumes.
No, just Kent.
Wow.
Thank you again. Also, some of you I saw using magical abilities. There's a university there as well. If you want to peek in, I don't know, but
I know you're tired, but Dash is kind
Yeah,
of
I got
holds
shot.
up their stump. Anywhere in town where I could get this fixed or
oh yeah,
prosthetic?
you could go to Abdel's Abodes. He sells all sorts of things to help people who've had unfortunate accidents. He sells prosthetics as well.
And yes, we were distracted, but I'd asked we could also go to the temple to Joel.
Yes, feel free.
Is it so? The god's name is Joel.
KJOL, yeah, Joel.
Yes, Joel. Okay, great.
Alright, yes, I'm going to lay down. I feel like
J is pronounced like Y in German.
Joel. Whatever. It's not German.
Oh, I know,
wait,
but
wait.
Coin is mispronouncing it.
I'm just
Joel?
repeating what I heard. I
Uh,
didn't see it written.
so, again, thank you all. I will ensure that your names are remembered here on Remnant. For everything you've done.
Happy to help.
For the city and everything.
Alright. Should go. Everything's good. We can. Yes.
No, there's no body to dispose of anymore. So
What are the odds that I still have my cup of liquor from the house?
sure. You're
I'm
Julian
gonna
from
just
Trailer
hand it
Park
to the
Boys.
king.
Wait, when you transformed into a bird, it was like between the feathers.
No,
Hey,
no, it's
when you wild shape, all of your equipment and gear is absorbed into the wild shape.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Turn into a bearded,
It's
brandy
fine.
swilling owl.
But yeah,
just
feel
hand
free.
it over to the king. He's like, "You'll need this."
I don't drink.
Half drunk.
But
Oh, okay, I'll take it back then.
the house is the house is yours if you want to keep it. It might not hurt to have a place to stay if you're in Remnant a long time or if you come back. All right, I'm going to bed. Dumas. Yes. See them safely out. And he walks off. just with the rest of the guards just following him, and Dumas is left standing there. So where are you guys going?
Well, probably back to the warden's place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there might be more to find.
Yeah.
Good, cool book magic earlier, by the way. In
Huh?
the sky.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. Speaking of, what spell was that?
I modified Skywrite.
Ooh. Would you be willing to potentially share that?
Would you be potentially willing to pay me?
Sure. How much?
I don't know.
Well, when you decide on a number, I'll let me know.
I'll cut a deal.
What kind of deal?
I need an apprentice.
It's only a second level spell, Ben.
I know. I don't think I'm good apprentice material. I also kind of need to leave, so I wouldn't really be around to be your apprentice.
That's okay. We can communicate.
I'll think about it. Why don't you come up with a gold value and we'll think about the two potential options.
Okay.
All right. Let's check out the warden's house and see if there's any more assassination plots.
Do you want me to come?
How good are you at seeking out hidden things?
Depends.
Honestly, it might be better if you're
I
here to
lose
keep an
things
eye
all the
and make
time, and then I find them again.
I was going to say it might be helpful to have you around in case something goes on with the king, or there's
Okay.
any latent effects of the poison, or...
Do you have anything else from the house, like a chest full of things that you may have snuck under your arm when you came running in here?
Yes.
Was Rex fighting with that thing under his arm?
That's why the rolls
No,
are so
he
bad.
would have.
Yeah, that's why the rolls are so bad. Exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
He was fighting with a
That-
treasure chest,
that-
blocking with it.
Yeah.
It's the only time you can successfully fight with a treasure chest is if you're a pirate and there is a watermill wheel involved as well.
Yeah.
That's the only time.
Only time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or a beach.
I maintain that the Pirates of the Caribbean
So-
movies are the perfect D&D movies.
So I guess Druck will like and open it up.
I can examine
do you
them.
know what-
I know what these are.
You do?
I used to be an alchemist. Then I got bored after a month.
Switched over from alchemy to wizardry. I hear that happens
Yes.
a lot.
It's common.
Sorry. First dibs are for Kenna, if that's all right. Any-
Oh, okay.
Next to Kenna.
Want to?
I mean, he seems a lot more qualified than I could ever be.
I don't have physical qualifications. There's no papers proving that I can do it.
You know what? Maybe I should take a look before we hand these over.
For all I know, it could be saliva
Yeah, we'll take a look.
or a wet
and then
fart
we
that
can-
somebody put in a jar. You never know.
We'll be back if we need anything.
Yeah.
Clock.
All right, I'm gonna lead you guys safely out of the keep.
Wonderful.
And he starts leading you down. So what else have you guys done?
Pretty much just saving the king's life. That's all we really had time for.
I mean, in general.
Oh, we killed a house.
Who hasn't?
The dragon.
Killed a dragon.
That's fun.
That
What kind?
killed some hags in a swamp.
Okay.
Red dragon.
Okay.
Flew out of a ship and landed safely on an island.
That's fun.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes.
We should
This way.
we-
back.
We
Thank
killed
you.
a shark.
Who hasn't?
Did we?
Yeah. The one
Killed a
with
shark thing.
that was terrorizing Varan more.
Oh, that thing, right.
The
Yeah.
fishing job.
So, here's the outside of the keep. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dumas.
I'll be inside if you need me.
All right.
You know where my study is. How is the tea?
Real
Very
good.
good.
Still feeling the last few minutes of it.
It's my own recipe.
Yeah.
It's a good recipe.
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Nah, I don't expect you to.
Is there a way that you would be willing to sell that to me?
No,
Okay, great.
I can't let it get out.
Mm-hmm.
12. It's 12. There's 12 secrets in it, and I can't let it get out.
11 herbs and spices.
It's a very secret blend.
It's your KFT.
11 secret herbs and spices, and the 12th secret is meth.
His eyes are always wide. All right, if you need me, you know who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Is one of the ingredients Sudafed?
No, but I will remember how you all smell. So I'll know when it's you. I'll know if you're an. I'll know if it's an. I'll know if an imposter ever shows up because I'll remember how you all smell. So
Well, bye.
they'd have to mimic your scent as well. And as you're all walking, he still keeps talking. They'll have to mimic the scent as well. And
Same volume, not moving, just like talking as if we're still in front of him.
Just slowly backing away.
so
Since you said that the house / keep or whatever that we have now, the manor.
Yeah, manor. 3-story.
It's like across the
basically across
way.
the street. Yeah.
Yeah, we get there and he's just like still mumbling, and we're like opening the door and like,
He's still staring in our general
He is,
direction.
yeah, 100% still mumbling. You can see his lips still moving.
Get in there, closed shutters.
And then
it's a hell
eventually,
of an
and then eventually he just
eccentric
turns
wizard.
around and walks away.
All right, man. He's got to see a therapist or something.
Wizards get like that at a certain age.
Then, and I'm gonna put a hand on your shoulder. I hope you never get that way.
Ven,
I'll do my best. Yes.
in your head you hear, so I see you guys made it inside safely.
Yes.
Have
Yes,
a
we
good
did.
day.
Thank you. You too.
Kenna, you hear a voice inside your head. I see you made it inside safely. Have a good day. And you each get the same message.
Oh wow. Just this guy, he must be super bored.
Wow,
It's
6
just, like,
years
burning
never
spell
leaving the
slots.
city. Wow,
But
this poor
as you all-
dude.
as you all get back into the house, you go back to continue looking through the basement because that'll be a good ending point.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get back to the ending point, and you guys are hopped up on Sudafed tea. In the bookcases, there's a book that actually looks very interesting. It stands
Oh
out
my God,
amongst
he
the
made
rest.
He made the
Is it
tea
more
from crystal.
He
I
did.
was gonna say he did shave crystals into a thing. So he,
Were they blue? Were they blue? They were blue.
They were
weren't
multicolored.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if they were blue.
Yeah, I got the green one. You got the red one. He got the blue one.
When Justin said that, I was like, that's mineral water, not tea.
But
But it
it's
tastes
just
like
a book stands out among the others. This one is bound in obsidian.
That seems so fragile.
the book is bound in obsidian, or
Yeah.
the title is.
The book is bound in obsidian.
Oh, it's the title is.
And
bound in-
the pages are so dry they're on the verge of crumbling to dust.
Would mending help the
Yeah,
pages?
Sure.
I'm gonna just start casting mending on
Okay.
each of the pages.
Doesn't take long.
So they're not as brittle.
Okay.
And start opening the book.
Okay. On the cover is an engraving what appears to be the moon, with shadowy tendrils extending from it and coiling around the binding of the book. The title of the book is engraved in the same language you all saw in the Stasis City.
Then
Yes.
translate, please.
All right. I'll come over. And do I have comprehend languages prepped? I think I may need to ritual cast that. I do. Give me 10 minutes.
All right.
Okay, after
Wait,
10 minutes.
what language is it in? Sorry, actually.
And it's the same one from the city in stasis. From
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
None of us know that one. Okay. Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Cat the Tunisian.
Cathatoon.
Tunisia.
It's just called. The title of the book is called The Truth.
Called The Truth.
The Truth. Then the truth will out.
Mhm.
Anyways, you were told that in a vision. Anyways.
It was in our head. We needed.
Yeah.
to-
Translating the book, it mentions that in the beginning, the creators of the world were called the Cathatun people, which you know. And before creating the mortal beings, or even the dragons, in the thing you read it said they created the dragons first. Before creating the mortals and before the dragons, they created a guardian to protect them from the threats to their newly formed physical forms, their newly formed physical bodies. This guardian dwelled within the original celestial body they made before Del Nasra, which is the world you're all on. This world was called Tyne, T-E-I-N-E, and would serve as their home in their physical bodies. Their guardian was a powerful entity imbued with the Cathatun people's own abilities to harness the weave. To grant it these abilities, the Cathatun people who no longer wished to be reincarnated endlessly would be consumed by this entity, and allow the collective consciousness of the society to live on. Due to the entity's consumption of the Cathatun people, it also gained their collective memories, and learned that it was only an experiment to see how well the Cathatun people could create life. The entity rebelled, angry at the purpose of its existence, and began consuming any and all Cathatun people, including the souls of the deceased, and became a parasite. Unable to destroy something imbued with their own consciousness and memories, the Cathatun people sealed the entity into the heart of Tyne, within a time loop of endless rebirth and destruction. The creators of this entity then called it Sheodan, which in their tongue translates to parasite. They manipulated history and the mortal races into believing this old, dead world was the moon, and that its state of destruction and renewal is normal. With this threat locked away, the Cathatun people continued with their experiments into the weave, and began making the dragons, and the first of the mortals, as well as a new world, known as Del Nasra, which you all live on. However, when the Cathatun people eventually sealed their capital city away behind a stasis under Olmur Fen, in turn, this sealed their whole civilization away, and the wards they placed around the dead world of Tyne, which serves as Sheodan's prison, began weakening, allowing pieces of Tyne to fall to Del Nasra, imbued with Sheodan's essence, allowing his influence to spread. The sole creator of Sheodan would eventually anoint themselves as a god named Armathnin. And then it says, "We seek to free Sheodan from his imprisonment and bring about the destruction of his maker." And then there's tenets, the tenets of Sheodan. The first is consume. The flesh of our loved ones must be consumed. Through this sacrifice we gain power and become unshackled. Devotion. Ensure the influence of our master is spread. His word shall set us free. And as you finish translating that book out loud, I imagine, to everyone, that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Ooh. So wait. So the moon is the original planet.
Yeah.
And then they left and came to here.
Yeah.
And Sheodan consumed the planet.
He's sealed inside of it.
Okay.
But
And the
his
planet
essence
is
imbued. But his essence imbued that planet, and he's basically that planet now.
right. Like it's a Guardians of the Galaxy 2 Ego the Living Planet type situation.
Big old parasite that becomes what he consumes.
But it's just it's in like a Doctor Who Gallifrey time loop of just constantly being destroyed, and we're just witnessing a planet just like on loop being destroyed on a yearly cycle.
Yep. And it technically works as the moon, does gravity and everything that moons do, but it gives off light like the moon does. But that's what we're ending it.
Affects the tide like the moon does.
Everything a moon would do, it does.
Interesting. Oh man, that would definitely mess with the shipping when it explodes and stuff, but it comes back.
So
interesting. Yeah, you were ending.
That's it. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks you to the new people in chat. Thank you. Unfortunately, you joined us right near the end. So we'll be back tomorrow with our Ravenloft campaign, and then Sunday for more Codex Legendarium. Until then, good night, everybody.